Where's? Welcome to the Damu Kiwe Conversation. Voice of the West Coast. Voice of the culture. DUSE M the Don. What up, y'all? Y'all already know what's going on. J Prince Jr. goes nuclear on WACK100. The Mogul warns rappers, don't check in with Rap 100. Oh, yeah, it's nasty work. We gonna get to that, but y'all hit that like button. Hey, salute. I was in Instagram jail. So if y'all on Instagram, y'all can go to YouTube or Twitch at Active Chucks. I'm gonna pin that for y'all so y'all can get right to us. Bracky Johnson, what's up, bro? You know what I'm saying? So we gonna go ahead and pin that comment right there. And I gotta send that to y'all. Salute. We got the good people in here. J-Boy TV. Salute to the live. What up, dog? You already know. Jungle Boy. Selena, salute to the chat. What up, Belina? Welcome and get ready to listen to DUSE M the Don. Make sure you hit the like button as you enter and listen to the content. Hey, listen, man. We is not finna listen to DUSE M. We finna listen to the Damu Kiwe Conversation. We got my brother coming in, man. He was just finna get off of work, so he will be a little late. So we gonna, you know what I'm saying, make a little time for to get up in here. Zero Wreck. Salute DUSE M. Black Power, ain't no question. You are, and now I'm out of Instagram jail now. Why you want to laugh? What did you do? I forgot what I did. I don't know. Tanya, Karen G, where you been? Salute. Gennaro Jones. Salute. DUSE in the chat. Salute. Hey, moderator, shout out to the Blue Wrench, man. I thought they shot the channel down. No, bro. I've been busy. Y'all don't know what we been on? You know what I'm saying? Selena, tell them how hard I've been working and how we leveling up. Adult Reality, tell them the whole team, I've been sending shit to the chat so they can see how invested I am into what we doing and bossing up to the next level with all of the content, contacts and resources available to the team. Damu Kiwe Conversations is hitting y'all with the realest content. Where's? Welcome and subscribe to Active Chucks Fact. No face, salute. DUSE M. Renegade Duchess, what up? Salute. You know what I'm saying? So y'all will be here. He is busy, got me reading paperwork at midnight to 1 a.m. Listen, I don't got enough hours in the day. You know what I'm saying? This the real music mogul versus the failed wannabe tough guy cop. Hey, Michael Hawkins, I tend to agree with you on that, brother. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about that. You know what I'm saying? So we do have the chat. We got a poll. Is J Prince right about Rap 100? We got 20 votes. 100% have already voted that J Prince is right about Rap 100. Most of y'all probably ain't even heard Rap 100. You know what I'm saying? But before we get into all of this, we definitely want to get into this. You know what I'm saying? For sure. We ain't going to just let that go. We got the intro. We going to play the intro because we really killing time. Hit that like button on your way in, man. You know what I'm saying? Help us get back into the algorithm. For real. You know what I'm saying? For real. You know what I'm saying? Take them chucks off at the front door before you step on the gangster's carpet with the bottom dirty in them chucks, knowing you've been stomping hard on the concrete jungles. Let's go.
I want this shit banging in my headphones. You understand me? Let me hear that beat. You dig?
We're gonna get to this content.
I'm gonna address some shit. Let y'all niggas know the real. I've been dormant for too long. Hibernating. Everybody want it, but do you want to get it? I'm sick of all these niggas bullshit. I'm sick of all these bitches. I'm sick of how these bitch niggas tripping and how y'all get these passes to these snitches. Neighborhood crippin', dog pound gangsters in the building. I'ma treat these niggas like bitches. Throw them to the wolves and the vultures, the hyenas and my siblings.
Damu Kiwe Conversation, the only place you gonna get it is the only place you gonna get Big U.
The only place you gonna get it, the only place you gonna get Big U. And that's pretty much what it is, man. When y'all hear me say that the Damu and Kiwe Conversations is the voice for the Big U, we're the voice for Big U because Big U doesn't have a voice on the internet. You know what I'm saying? For one, he not even here. But even before that, he wasn't no internet nigga. That nigga focused on some children, get into a bag, and take care of his family. You know what I'm saying? Y'all think he got time for the internet? So, based on his name was the subject matter of a lot of different things, I was in a position where he throw things in my ear. Hey, I've been hearing all of this shit. You know, I don't like to read. We shoot up, we don't shoot down. But I do want to make sure that they understand this. No problem. I'll translate that. Hey, Deuce, you think that? Nah. Okay, yeah, we ain't fucking with that. You know what I'm saying? So we became for that persona, kind of like a management deal. I'm quite sure people would say that WACK100 can't be the voice of Blueface because Blueface was schoolyard crip. But he's a manager. So for public relations matters online, because in person, Big U don't need nobody to speak for him, bro. Big U can speak very well for himself, and he speaks a language that most of you niggas fear. Luke from the Luke, DUSE M, the Don, Yael, Damu Kiwe Conversation. Let's get them likes up. Tell them there, G-Mac. You know what I'm saying? So we finna get to this real quick, so we could get rid of this one. This was the intro. We could get rid of that. And let's share this. Hit that like button. Steffi, Weffy. Salute y'all. Hit that like button on your way in. Hit that like button on your way in. Oh, we'll get to a little bit of Crackhead Eddie. You know what I'm saying? I said we don't shoot down, we shoot up. But Crackhead Eddie consistently speaking as if he got a voice anymore. He's a dropout. He's no longer affiliated with the Crenshaw District, and I'm definitely not affiliated with the Crenshaw District. I got some partners throughout Los Angeles, Bloods and Crips that I love. Got a lot of love for, man. You know what I'm saying? So for them, you know what I'm saying? But I can't speak on behalf of the Crenshaw District. Never said I was the voice of the Crenshaw District. I said that the Damu and Kiwe Conversation is the home of everything Big U. We are the voice online for everything Big U. You heard what he said, the Damu Kiwe Conversations. Only place you gonna get it. So we got a Mogul in here. And what's crazy, CS2 Back went online after Big U went down to Jay Prince's island. He got an island off in Belize, you know what I'm saying? So before he turned himself in, he went salute Active Chucks, Red Heart, Blue Heart, and the Chucks, all miles in the chat. Salute. Hit that like button on your way in. And when Big U went down there, WACK100, or should I say RAT100, went online saying they trying to kill me. They meeting up on me down in Belize. He's so paranoid that he comes on here snitching. Custer for love, boys. I see my partner, Detective Jones, shined his badge up for the photo. Yeah, he shined it up. Hey, Deuce, I knew CS2 badges was the fuzz when acting like the feds called him about Jay Prince. That was a whole nother one. You know what I'm saying? I put that in the documentary on World Star, bro. You know what I'm saying? But let's listen to this. It's just a clip, $1 million clip, though, because a man, a few words made sure that you understood exactly what was going on.
Charleston White or tell you he a rat and he gonna call the police and he gonna do all of that. This rat 100 dude slides up on the real ones and portray to be something that he not. You know what I mean? Which makes him more of a threat. So my advice to the hip hop culture with individuals like him, don't let him know where you at when you go to LA, because we know what come with being rotten. You know what I mean? Let's delete the relationships with this wood rat. You know what I mean? Because he don't mean y'all know.
White's most recent outburst came after he
was White or tell you he a rat and he gonna call the police and he gonna do all of that. This rat 100 dude slides up on the real ones and portray to be something that he not. You know what I mean? Which makes him more of a threat. So my advice to the hip hop culture with individuals like him, don't let him know where you at when you go to LA, because we know what come with being rotten. You know what I mean? Let's delete the relationships with this wood rat. You know what I mean? Because he don't mean y'all know.
White's most recent outburst.
So Jay Prince, and we're going to stop sharing that and get into it a little bit. First of all, shout out Texas. Steffi Weffy, you from Texas. That's the perfect description of Cap 100. Rotten facts, bro. He's a cancer. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Texas. Prime example that there's real niggas anywhere you go. Just because you meet some niggas from out of Texas that's fuck niggas, like T-Money, right? You also got real niggas like Jay Prince, who stand on principles, integrity, a real OG spitting game. Got it out the mud. Do you see those acres he got out there? You know what I'm saying? Do y'all see them acres he got out there? And then the man got an island. Don't talk to my client, Christopher Lovejoy, under my management. He will be the worst boxer ever. Yes, sir. Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. Rapid for real. You know what I'm saying? And he's saying he don't mean you no good. You know what I'm saying? He poses, he compares him to Charleston White. And he said he poses as if something that he's not to get real niggas. You know what I'm saying? He done got some real niggas and he tried to get me. You know what I'm saying? Man, I would have thanked God, bro. Whew, he's still trying to get me, but I'm good. I don't do nothing. But back then, man, that I wasn't where I am right now. And I went out with WACK100 and some shit happened, man, I would have been up under the prison, dick knocked in the dirt, man. Wack is a jealous, miserable rat. But he said he get real niggas. That ain't the first time we heard that. In fact, I'm going to take y'all back to the first time I heard that. All the so-called real niggas or niggas who think they real, they come. He come after them. And he get them off the way because he's in camouflage posing as if he's a real street nigga, as if he's just connected and fuck with and stand on 10 toes on what he believe in. And that's how he gets you. Charleston White tell you he's a rat. He tell you he gonna tell on you. You know what I'm saying? But shout out Los Angeles Confidential. Used to be, this was Scanlon's first page when he first came to help me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Scanlon. Let me like that video. You know what I'm saying? He lost the page. Lost Scanlon's Confidential. Let's go.
Man, what's up with it, man?
After Union, King Buck Wild, what up?
You know, I've been wanting to check something, but you always got to be thinking, man, before you open your mouth. Especially if you really thinking about moving, you feel me? It should be silence and violence. You know, I want to speak on this dude keep kicking my name. I told this nigga I'ma drown his ass, homie.
Fact,
On Main Street. I'ma drown, cuz. Let me tell you how I meet this clown, man. This nigga all in my paperwork, man. The nigga say box, the nigga Suge won't put me on, homie. I've been fucking with this dude for a couple years. I said, all right, homie. Since you my neighbor, I'ma fuck with you. The nigga begged me to put him with game. Begged me to put him with Chuck. Holla at Chuck for me, box. Holla at Reggie for me, box. They both told me 6 times, no, no, no.
I think so.
I said, homie, they don't want to fuck with you. Box, they'll do it for you if you tell
Big
them to do
E,
it for
what
you.
up?
Okay, homie. Chuck, do it for me, man. And if cuz fuck up, I come over there and move cuz out your camp myself. Chuck said, box, you got me? I said, cuz I got you. Changed cuz life, man. He ain't looked back. In the meantime, I'm going through some politicking with my neighborhood. You know, not finna kick no names. Rest in peace to the G homie. You ain't saved no homies, homie. You ain't changed my daughter diaper. My son don't call you. He just took a deal for 11 years. He on his way home. Don't nobody respect you. You are J. Edgar Hoover, nigga.
Right. Nigga.
You know, in trans, nigga. You the police. What really fucked me up is why I decided to let this buster ass nigga know I know what he did, right?
Get that like
the nigga
button.
called me one day and say, box, I'm out of my truck. Where you at? I said, I'm at home, homie. He say, they own my wife at the mall. Look out for me. I grabbed the bleaky, smash up there. I see his wife coming out the driveway. I see some dudes. They most likely probably trying to holler at her. I don't know, right? But they disrespecting her movements. So I get them up off of them. I ain't gonna say what I did, but I got the niggas up off of her. Fast forward, I'll get to some gangster shit. Nigga almost killed me and my baby mama. Put like 20 holes in my Rolls Royce. See, but where I'm from, niggas beef, 3, 4 niggas, 5 niggas get killed, and niggas squash it. This old buster ass nigga from the valley, since hanging around me, he know a few people I know. He trying to reach out to the nigga behind my back to give the nigga my address, because we stay across the street from each other, like catacomb. This damn near 20 years ago though. This nigga keep kicking my name, infatuated, but he's a homosexual after 20 years. Wack, you know I'm gonna drown your ass on Main Street. I'm gonna drown your ass. First chance I get. I can see how, no disrespect to Nip, cuz, but I can see how a nigga drown a nigga then turn back and kick him in their motherfucking face on Main Street. But anyway, I call Wack. My Rolls Royce gets shot up. My girl almost get killed. I lay on top of her. We make it up out of here. Wack see the bullet holes in my car the next day. He reaching out, trying to contact the nigga who supposed to be the boogeyman. I know where the nigga live at, behind my back. It's in the paperwork. All on wiretap. That's why your house got ready, you bitch ass nigga. You conspiracy to commit murder, nigga. You buster ass nigga. But let me tell you how it play out. I call cuz, like, cuz, it's 3 niggas sitting in front of your house, cuz. Is these your homies, Wack? Oh, no, box. I know who that is. I jet you out the house fully. Them niggas probably almost shot each other trying to pull off. You feel me? Almost I'm gonna shot each other. If I know what I knew now, I would have jumped over their car, cuz, ran across the lawn, kicked in Wack door, and killed cuz on Main Street, on Mafia. You's a buster, nigga. You the police. You got the homie. You know, every real nigga that came into your life, me first, you crossed me. Big U second, you crossed him. Wacko, you crossed him. You talk about Game behind his back. You talk about Lil Jon behind his back. You talk about Ray J. You's a bitch, nigga. And you know, it's like, you know, like Malcolm has said, when a chicken come home to roost, it's all mafia, cuz. It's all mafia. A nigga holler at you, homie. You know, you police ass nigga talking about nigga. The first code of conduct is you don't talk to the police. Nigga, you is the police, nigga. Officer Wack, snitch ass 100, buster ass nigga.
I find it amazing, man, how the lines have been distorted, blurred, and just restructured. And like, I've never, like, in this day of age, like when I was growing up, I'm not that old, but I never heard a snitch on snitch crime. I never heard on snitch brutality. I've never heard on snitch calling out each other. I've never heard of. You want to know why I've never heard of it? Because the snitches wasn't around long enough to do so. They were how would you say?
One by one, niggas snitches start to extract and turn around and see which niggas got your back. Because when it comes down to it, we got to clam the dog pound gangsters. Putting it down. Yeah, bro, they didn't stand by. One by one, they was getting picked off. Now that's the slums is infested with them,
bro. I was talking to one of my peers, right? Shout out to Blizzo, man. She calls me and we just talking, you know, and you just hear so much. And then the other homie called. And then the nigga say, bro, I was in the hood and I seen it was just so sad, bro. Like, I walked in there and I seen niggas standing around. They had the one snitch standing in this group, the other snitch hanging with these niggas. They just all looked it weird. Like, he was like, I had to get in my car and drive off.
Oh, y'all thought y'all was gonna start another group across the street, so I couldn't get what you got, but we got a snitch for that group too.
Yeah, like, okay, look, we finna deploy. Snitches, unite. Okay, snitch, deploy to the left side of the community. Now, snitch, you go right to the middle of the community. Now, compromising niggas, you niggas stand to the right side and just make sure that if the snitch come over there, have some food, some beer, and some weed for him, and maybe some bitches. And we're all going to just fellowship together because it's okay. You know, like, it doesn't, it's no need for me to hang with niggas, bro. I don't need, like, I can't even, bro, my spirit will get so agitated if knowing, like, walking, like, pulling up in the hood, sit in the car, and see everybody just mingling and then getting into fights because this nigga said this, nigga said that, but you're hanging with known informants that's put niggas in jail to get out of jail to come back and do the same thing, the whatever they're choosing to do to put more niggas in jail. And then when niggas tell you that they snitch, you say, well, shit, he ain't tell on me. I'm getting the bag with him.
Yeah.
You know, we going to concerts. Roddy Rich tickets.
Right. So,
you know,
this one, I'm going to replay Jay Prince. He on CS2 back here, right?
Wait, Jay Prince Jr.?
Yeah, Jay Prince. The daddy.
Oh, the dad. Oh.
Right. And he the mogul, you know what I'm saying? And we're gonna get into that, but you heard what the Rat Stutterbox did. But if you pay attention, he said facts. He said all of this talk about Stutterbox to go back and ask Kiss. Wack know that Box is still working, and Box know that Wack is still working. So they done kissed and made up. That's a fact, bro. But what he did say was that WACK100 turned on every real nigga that ever came in his life. Let's go ahead and get to this. I want y'all to hear this.
Charleston White tell you he a rat and he gonna call the police and he gonna do all of that. This rat 100 dude slides up on the real ones and portray to be something that he not. You know what I mean? Which makes him more of a threat. So my advice to the hip hop culture with individuals like him, don't let him know where you at when you go to LA, because we know what come with being rotten. You know what I mean? Let's delete the relationships with this wood rat. You know what I mean? Because he don't mean y'all know.
White's most recent outburst came after he
Charleston White tell you he a rat and he gonna call the police and he gonna do all of that. This rat 100 dude slides up on the real ones and portray to be something that he not. You know what I mean? Which makes him more of a threat. So my advice to the hip hop culture with individuals like him, don't let him know where you at when you go to LA, because we know what come with being rotten. You know what I mean? Let's delete the relationships with this wood rat. You know what I mean? Because he don't mean y'all know.
White's most recent outburst came after he
Charleston White tell you he a rat and he gonna call the police and he.
I want to hear Yael edify that. Did you hear what he said, yeah?
Most definitely. You know, you got CS2 back, aka Rat 100. He gets up under real ones, authentic individuals, and he tries to portray himself as such. And you know, Jay Prince Jr. sees that. A lot of people see that. But the cold part of, you want to know the crazy part about Jay Prince, DUSE M, myself, Bomani, and everybody else who sees this? We see it and we stand on business. These niggas see it and then they still mess with the nigga. And then when they get treated like prostitutes, Cuban Rob getting Cuban Zirconian, should I say, getting no diapers for his baby, you know, and all the rest of the goofologists following behind this clown, you know, you niggas get treated like prostitutes, bro. And you just want to be around for associationship because you think the nigga gonna do something for you. If you ain't seen him do anything yet, then that means you're not gonna see it. Just like his failed diaper company, you niggas is failing. Like all that, I'm a real nigga, my name good, I got a good name. Your name's not good, bro. You look like a fucking goofy. You look like a goddamn fool, bro. And I'm not your friend. I'm just a nigga who's observant and I'm seeing what's going on. They say if I'm your friend, I should be able to tell you when you right or you know when you wrong or you doing something that you shouldn't be doing, no business doing, and I'm gonna tell you. Well, you niggas, your homies around you, them niggas don't love you. They don't love you. Because ain't no real nigga gonna tell you, oh yeah, go fuck your name up for a bag with a rat. Go fuck your name up, my nigga. Go do that. To only get crumbs. And go back to the hood to what? Stand on the block and drink and smoke and like what? What are you? That's not nothing. But Jay Prince Jr. has the biggest, that's the biggest impression out there in Texas. He's one of the biggest. And he's seeing it. He's calling it for what it is. But you still got the goofies out there who gonna be like, no, man, he ain't telling on me, man. Hey, he a real one out there in Cali. Cali niggas fuck with Wack. No, goofy ass niggas fuck with Wack, bro. Weirdo niggas fuck with Wack, bro. J-Cats fuck with Wack, bro. And Yael is saying this. You niggas know how I feel. I don't give a fuck about how no nigga feel. Talking about, oh, nigga, shut up, nigga. Shut up. You just blurred the lines of everything. Your dead homies that was real ones that you claim they in vain right now. They are in vain in their graves. Like, I cannot believe this nigga. I'm ashamed. If I had to reincarnate myself and come back, I wouldn't even fuck with this nigga. All the niggas that's locked up, that's doing time for keeping it solid, please. You get home, you come home, you don't go backwards and fuck with niggas like CS2 Rat 100. You go forward. You leave them niggas on the S and Y 50-50 yard. He was never that guy. He was never him. Jay Prince see it. The Damu Kiwe Conversations see it. The brother from Baltimore's that did the expose on him, they see it. The other brother that did the paperwork that me and DUSE M elaborated on a couple of days ago, he's seen it. The certified news. You know what I'm saying? A lot of individuals are seeing it, but they're trying to overshadow us with all this fuckery that this nigga be doing. And because the industry is co-signing rats. That's just what it is. The industry, if you niggas want to be in the industry, you're gonna compromise. Everybody in the industry don't gotta compromise. But those who want to be like CS2 back and you know, all the gunners and the young thugs and all of them, you gotta compromise, bro. You can't be a real one. They don't want you to be a real one. And me personally, you can have it. You can have it. I love having a good name versus a gold chain. I love my good name. I ain't go out like that. DUSE M ain't going out like that. Nobody a part of the Damu Kiwe cloth is going down like that, bro. We are not going out like you niggas, bro. The cloth that this fabric is special fabric. It's gonna go down legendary to be a part of the cloth that we brothers come from. You niggas are going to be ostracized. Just think about this. Think about it. If Judas betrayed his brethren, which is Jesus in the Bible, if he betrayed him and sold him to the government for 30 pieces of silver, how are you niggas any different? How is CS2 back any different? How?
Ain't no different.
He ain't no different. He's a Judas. He's a renowned person. You niggas need to do research. Look up renowned men. CS2 back is a renowned individual that he's mimicking and he's portraying to be an authentic public figure of the community, and he's not. And guess what? The industry hyped him up like helium and blew him all the way up. And now you niggas is going ahead and running with him thinking he's going to do something for you. And all you're going to do is damage your name. That's all you doing is damage your name.
He ain't going to do shit for you.
Come on, dudes. We know that.
Who he doing something for? He did do something for CEO Reek. He just couldn't put him on, but he gave him a little chump change. And I think he was fucking CEO Reek because he ain't even gave R&B that. R&B, you should be mad at that whack ass nigga.
Don't talk about my honey buns to the votes, don't talk about my three fingers. I love my cinnamon buns. I love you.
Hey, R&B, let me ask you a question, R&B.
What's up, DUSE M? Why are you want to harass me? What do you want to do?
Do you have any kind of humiliation being out in public with somebody who was publicly laying on their stomach on a picture with his ass tooted in the air, tooted and booted? And three fingers shoved up his ass.
I want to say this, DUSE M. I want to say this. I don't know about Mika, but I keep Wack tooted. You know, he likes to try things. You know, he's different. You know, it's like his rectum is like his face. You know, his craters everywhere.
Hey, T Money Live in the chat. T100 said, "Damn, why me? Because you was over there glazing for the longest." I go through some of them because I don't even remember when you came on alone. I go through some of them old classic YouTube. What you call this when I'm scrolling through the channels and they come with some of the classic throwbacks, and I hear you in the background. Hey, only WACK100 talk. I say, man.
Hey, what do you used to do? Hey, listen, man. Listen, T Money. Shut your big long forehead. But
DUSE M forehead is long, bro. My shit is long, but I'm old, so it's starting to go back. You know what I'm saying? That nigga shit, he ain't old as me, and his shit just like the 50-yard line, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But we was talking about you because we knew that you was a fuck nigga that came out of Texas. Well, that's how we met you, as a fuck nigga coming out of Texas. And then we see Jay Prince, who represents the total opposite.
Texas.
Solid, stand up, get to the bag. He ain't sucking another man's shit. You know what I'm saying? Look, he talking about I'm innocent.
Hey, DUSE.
Yeah.
I gotta tell the chat this. Let me get hand claps in the chat for DUSE M. I gotta say this. If you guys want an example of standing on your 10 and not trying to fit in, DUSE M's is the prime example. I remember when I came to Clubhouse, and I remember when CS2 Back reached out to DUSE M's to do business with him. And DUSE M's felt something and said no. And that's something that he felt is what the epitome of what these niggas is doing now. CS2 Back sat there as a Damu, portraying to be a Damu, on the biggest platforms he can get on. And he sat there with a rat. Not just any rat. A rat who portrayed himself as a 9-trade Damu blood, man. He portrayed himself as a blood. Along with the New York, you know, 9 trades. And he sat there with that degenerate. He didn't check him. He didn't call him out. He didn't shame him. He didn't make this nigga feel ashamed and just all outright down for what he did. Matter of fact, he did the opposite. He applauded him. He took him in. He promoted him. He did whatever metaverse business with him. And he put this man on a pedestal. Even though 6ix9ine put it, he put a dude in jail that had nothing to do with that situation.
Cold game.
And guess what? CS2 Back co-signing him. You niggas that co-sign CS2 Back are no better. You're the equivalent of shit up the 3 fingers that went in his rectum. You niggas are the 3 fingers. All you niggas who co-sign CS2 Back are the 3 fingers that go in his rectum. This is the shit we talking about. But DUSE M's did not do that. He turned that business down. He said, hey, listen, I ain't got no problem with you, but hey, I ain't trying to do no business with you. I don't need my name attached with you. And he stood on that and never looked back. No CS2 included. You understand what I'm saying? You niggas doing the opposite. You niggas went and said, you know what, blood? I'm going to go fuck with blood. Come on, cuz. We over there, cuz. Yeah. You niggas out here pulling 600 pennies. You niggas pulling teeth the no guap fiends. You niggas pulling all the tricks out. It ain't even Halloween yet. You niggas pulling all the tricks out, nigga, for a treat. Thinking you gonna eat it.
Marking creep out.
Come on, bro. At the end of the day, let's get some.
Bring me my scrap, blood, Paul Root. I'm pulling up. God, you got another nigga strap, and he put. Mike, these other niggas feel the same thing that you felt, except they still lay down and get fucked and talk shit about Wack. And some run right back to them after they're lady boys.
They're lady boys.
Lady boys. Hey, we need to make a song, Yael, for the lady boys.
The lady boys.
Those that like 3 fingers and like to twerk their ass in thongs, nigga.
Bro.
Lady boys. Like T100, huh?
They basically are putting their life, their freedom and their life on the line for a rat. And they talk about, oh, we ain't got the paperwork. Well, you don't know no paperwork. You niggas over here just making up narratives. Was the narrative made up when CS2 Back put DUSE M's in the paperwork? So that's made up too? That's made up that CS2 Back put DUSE M's in paperwork. Made up.
Yeah, he said DUSE M's wrote that up. That wasn't my declaration to the court. I didn't say I was going to testify that DUSE M's was a felon, that DUSE M's caused my property to be injured because he exposed me as a rat. He put my safety at risk and my life in danger. That's what he said. G-Mac said, T-Money, live, you was still holding his nutsack when we started bringing facts that Wack was a rat and informant, clown. Oh, yeah, nigga, you trying to get on G-Mac? That's like catching a slingshot case. Hey, salute, dudes, Arcade TV, salute. So, I think Jay Prince was dead on, and that is the question in the poll. Was Jay Prince right about CS2 back?
Where's that poll at?
You said what?
Where that poll at? I need to vote on that motherfucker right now.
Yeah. Yeah, he said that he poses as something that he ain't, and he targets real niggas.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? And he's more dangerous than Charleston White, because Charleston White lets you know from the beginning, I called the police, I called his PO, all that rat shit that y'all be supporting Charleston White do. But you see it coming, so if you fuck with it, and then you just got to stand on what you gonna stand on. Wack is the total opposite. He try to fakes like he's Yael, or he's DUSE M, or he's Wacko from Compton, or he's Big U, or he's like those type of dudes, because those are the ones he tries to frequent around and utilizes association for people to say, oh, he's guilty by association. That must be the type of nigga he is. Until you see him dealing with Tekashi 6ix9ine, till you see him dealing with Adam 16, until you see him dealing with Snow Silly, till you see him dealing with Big Snow, till you see him dealing with Blue the Snitchy. All of the rats consistently that he's embraced, Dale Morrison, Dale the Long-Tail Rat, Molly Mall, you know what I'm saying? He befriends these rats.
Fuck you, Duke Sims. Fuck you. Say my name. Say my name, nigga. Say my motherfucking name.
Oh shit. Bro, these niggas this shit is crazy, bro. Right under our noses. You got Copper LQ. You got Mr.
Copper LQ.
Mr. Say My Name. Mr. B. Say my name. Say my name.
If you never known.
Bro, if they knew what we were talking about, they'd be like, bro, why is niggas like
nah, bro, you might as well let them in on the joke, because it is hilarious, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and tell the story. He's not ever coming back to the hood unless it's a trick over there. Yeah. But so he do target real niggas, and all them niggas, well, he ain't told on me. That's their position, until their position is this. Hashtag free Big U in the chat, man.
It'll probably be my last video. I'm going to go turn myself in to see what's going on. They talking about I'm a fugitive. So they just raided all my houses. 600 was actually with the police when they raided my house. He's actually got video and footage of it. So y'all know what y'all dealing with. And I just want to say this to y'all. When they raided my houses and my property, they was asking about Wack. Wack, Loose Cannon, 600, and this internet stuff. All of y'all filed. All y'all who be sending shit around the internet, all y'all who be promoting and listening to what they're saying, all y'all giving these likes and hidden likes, all y'all supporting this. All y'all guilty of this shit. If you had something against a black man, you should handle it with a black man in the streets. Wack said 100 times he was gonna take my contracts. He working with the FBI. The FBI went to the city 3 days in a row and told the city they didn't want nobody to give me no more money. They went to all the different celebrities and told all the different celebrities, don't give me no money, don't help me, don't do nothing for me. They going around scaring and intimidating everybody. But y'all sending it around, getting people in trouble. Like y'all don't understand what the FBI do to black men who try to help their community. I ain't been nothing but a help to our community. But I guess it is what it is. This the price of being black and trying to help somebody, trying to help your community and do what you can. You just guilty because somebody else don't like you and they go on the internet and do what they want to, and y'all gonna promote it. It's crazy. But I'm going to go turn myself in though. because I ain't did nothing. The fact is, man, they done went to my house, kicked my houses in, bust my doors down, bust my windows. They calling my son at his football practice, threatening him. You know what I mean? These dudes tagging him. What kind of shit is this? But y'all gonna be rolling with these dudes. And I got this last thing to say. Wack said he's gonna destroy developing option, right? So who's gonna replace developing option?
These dudes.
Which one of you?
Who's rolling with these dudes, WACK100 and 600 in them right now? Listen to what he
LQ.
said.
You hear me, dude?
Bust my doors down, bust my...
You said who?
Copper LQ.
Did Big U call that, or did he call that, bro?
And he called that like he knew. Like he just like, damn, something ain't right on this side right now, man. And he called it out, bro. Called it out.
Mike B said Wack and Love Boys ran and told the police that Big U made this video telling that they're working because the news and law was too fast on trying to clear them. Even the DA said something about it. Yeah, they had the DA trying to. They've never worked with us. Well, why don't you tell them DUSE M never worked with you? I ain't worked with you. Why you ain't told them Yael never worked with you?
Right.
Trash Jones don't handle nothing in the streets. He make phone calls to the proper authorities. Keep your head up, Big U. Stay strong, King. 600 said he is working on getting a contract for a youth boxing league. Oh my God. He called that shit. Oh my God. And he said that he's coaching up in, I think, Narbonne or Carlton. Myron Go Dog, sick of Active Chucks 100, Black Power. Yeah, bro, he's trying to get that grid money. But listen, he called that these niggas was going to run with these fuck niggas.
Windows. They calling my son at his football practice, threatening him. You know what I mean? These dudes tagging him. What kind of shit is this? But y'all gonna be rolling with these dudes. And I got this last thing to say. Wack said he's gonna destroy developing option, right? So who gonna replace developing option? Which one of you in the 60s gonna call yourself coming in? Because whoever try to come in, y'all the ones that's working with Wack. Believe that. So remove me to get me out the way for somebody else to come in who gonna cooperate. That's what the play is.
That's what the play is. Oh, Cop LQ, Crackhead Eddie, 600, and WACK100 thought that Big U wasn't going to tell. Big U is speaking to us from MDCLA, nigga. He knew before he got there what the play was. Nigga, this is nasty work.
That's what the whole play is. I'm out. I'm going to send y'all videos to put up, all of them until they lock me up.
Are you ready to sell your house? I will buy it. You can get a cash offer in 24 hours or less, no matter what condition.
I'm looking at all these charges on the news. I'm headed back to LA. And I'm looking at the people they arrested. How you gonna go arrest people that I don't even talk to? That's a built-in liar right there. You know what I mean? So is that how they gonna work the case? Everybody know how to with Cannon. Everybody know how to brick baby. So if you want to arrest certain dudes, and put them next to me, them is the dudes you gonna have to call themselves turning against me. Well, ain't no turn.
We got on the wiretap, me and Big U were talking about Brick one time, and he was like, nigga, I don't fuck with Brick, nigga. I ain't got no beef with him, but nigga, he was like, nigga, you fuck with Brick. Nigga, I don't fuck with Brick. And I said, you never told me that you didn't fuck with him. He said, I thought you seen. I don't go on no jumper. I don't fuck with him. I don't beef with him, no. And that's when I realized that. So him saying that is corroborated by his statements prior to them raiding his house, where he already said that he didn't fuck with Brick.
Against me. Dude, I ain't going for that. You might as well go get 600 and Wack. These dudes been saying I did shit all year. So what they doing is they go on the internet and these dudes say that I did shit on the internet. Then when you say I did on the internet, they go investigate it. Now you raiding my houses, raiding my shops, raiding all this stuff. And talking about I'm committing crimes and covering up with developing option. What crimes am I committing to cover up with developing option? You know what I'm saying? I ain't committed no crimes and covered nothing up with developing option. Shit crazy. But this how they get you. They get one or two people to say something. Ain't gonna be no real evidence. Ain't gonna be no real nothing. It's gonna be a repeated thug. It's gonna be a bunch of people in jail for a bunch of different crimes that don't have nothing to do with me. They finna lump all of us up and say it's all around the 60s.
Bro, that's exactly what they had. Brick Baby, and then whatever the dude named that had the guns that he died. He was out on bail. He died in a car accident, but he had some burner cases, and Brick had burner cases. They all charged under Big U indictment to make it look like this grand scheme of organized crime, the Big U enterprise. And then dude died. I think he had took his deal first. The dude that before he died, and he was awaiting sentencing. Brick has taken his deal. None of it has to do with Big U. And this is what Big U was saying from the beginning. How many other people got charges and cases that got nothing to do with Big U on it? That's on that RICO. That's crazy, bro. Y'all do some crimes and they bring me in and try to tie me in to the crime. Well, fuck that. I want a speedy trial. Then y'all deny my constitutional right to a speedy trial to prove my innocence. This shit is fucked up, bro.
Watch and see. We just seen it with Thug. I'm finna experience the same thing out here. I knew it was coming. Now they on there saying all that stuff to assassinate my character.
That's right, Lou.
All right, man. Just pray for me. And again, they can do any one of us. It ain't nobody safe with these dudes. If these dudes feel they want you, how they going around talking about somebody's gonna raid my house before my house get raided? How they there with the police?
Let's talk about that.
And y'all sitting there following.
Who said that they was gonna raid his house before they raided his house? Who said that? Who was he talking about? And who was there with the police
600 pennies
when they raided his house?
600 pennies and CS2 back.
600 pennies and CS2 back and pork butt. Degrees fucking with your bento.
Oh man! Hey, so Brick Baby took it
right now, right?
Yeah,
I'm finna go to it right now. Hold on, let me get
that
this.
That
nigga said, crazy. Big U. He said, Big U is in trouble or some shit. I guess he wanted Big U to run. Oh, DUSE M's gonna tell him Big U gonna run, and now he gonna be a fugitive, and he'll never get bail, right? This is what they was already thinking on, right?
That's crazy. These
Bro,
niggas
I'm gonna screenshot it and show exactly what it say. A crooked cop. Yeah, the crooked cop is pork butt. Okay, I'm done. All right, Suge Knight's wrongful death. Suge Knight continue to go at it in court. David Kenner. So, okay, I'm waiting. Hold on, bear with me because this is good. LA Street Gang, Rolling 60. So look, the nigga said, when did I say Big U would be arrested by? This is pork butt. with all the connections, right? Then after he got arrested, he tell me, so all these cops and rats and 137 informants is telling us all of this stuff about the kid. They told us the indictment was coming 2 years ago. Okay, here it go. I'm finna screenshot it. Big U got problems going to jail before Easter. Okay, we got that one. Right? Let's get to that. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to that one. And then
crazy.
Then he said, oh, hold on, let me send it to Messenger so I can show it on here. And then we're gonna get into Crackhead Eddie.
Everybody is a part of them shows and 100 shows and all them shows. And y'all need to, everybody who following them, promoting them, anything. Y'all wrong. Y'all ain't black. And y'all show ain't for our people. They can put charges against anybody.
Olvida todo lo que sabías sobre los juegos de guerra. El juego de acción a gran escala War Thunder te traerá una tormenta de experiencia.
I'm looking at this video as I come in to turn myself in, and I'm disheartened by the fact that they try to say that I stole something from developing option, or I used developing option as a front. Developing option paid my bills. They paid my house note. They paid the bills for my family, the money I made from as an employee for developing option. I never mixed that with nothing. I didn't manipulate nobody. I didn't steal nothing. We did PPP loans. We did 2 loans. And that's it, just like everybody else did. I didn't use no fraud. I didn't give none of fake names. And one of them we was paying back and one they forgave. You know what I mean? And the other one we attempted for and they didn't give us nothing for it. I filed my taxes and them coming around telling me I was using developing option as a cover for what? None of that's going to be true. None of that's going to be true. The government putting this big ass picture, they going to arrest 21 dudes. Some dudes I don't even talk to. I don't even know nothing about. So how the hell you going to lump me in with all them? But it's all a big picture though. It's all a big picture. Now I'm going to be sitting in here. It's going to be years out of my life. Then you going to get dudes who I don't even talk to. What they going to say? You ruining people's lives. I heard it's up with 21 people that's been arrested. This shit wrong. It is what it is.
Carolina Connect.
Just pray for me.
Salute.
Pray for me.
We
pray for my family,
you, bro.
And you look at what we did. You look at what I did. I've been home 21 years. It ain't over though. That's what it's not. Blessings. This is my last video before I turn myself in. I'm with my family. Talk to my sons. I talk to everybody, man. I'm just saying, going to deal with this fight, see what it is. I just want to try to know all this stuff is quagmire. Shit is all bull crap.
Yeah, definitely.
I just need y'all prayers.
Hurts deep.
Need y'all
to your heart, man. When your loved ones betray or hurt.
I don't even know what to say. I'm 21 years, I've elevated my family, come back, sit in here and write and do what I need to do until I can come back home. People are supposed to help me. I hope you help me. If you ain't, you don't worry about it. A lot of stuff y'all hearing is straight trash. And I appreciate the love and I appreciate people who've been helping me. I don't know. It's hard helping black people and not being hunted for doing it.
First Street, it might be to, I don't know if it's to the right or the left.
Reach out to anybody who can help me, y'all.
You hear me?
Help my own family. Appreciate y'all. Go.
Build a website you love with Wix. For your
like
words,
if you just coming in, man. Big U, free Big U in the chat, man. Free Big U until he free, man. But this is what Jay Prince said. Jay Prince said that Wack plays like he's somebody that he isn't, right? And he gets up under real niggas. And you won't know that he got you until you're in that position. Man, he ain't told on me. Big U got away from him. When he found out he was CS2 back, he got away from him. And he's still in the pen. What you think gonna happen to these so-called street niggas that's up under him right now? Go ahead, y'all.
They build. It's all a ploy for two reasons. He gonna help build cases on these niggas if he ever need an ace in the hole, and then he's mimicking what he believes is supposed to be authenticity, and he's persuading the judgment, and the people are judging him to be this person of status because of his associationship with this industry. You know what I'm saying? He's being a broken promise dream seller. None of the things that he's done has uplifted, helped it, or benefited the community in any way. He's using niggas that he can use that is okay with this man's lifestyle and his character. And I believe one day these niggas will be sacrificed, man.
Man, Week 100 say Lil Rose made a video the day Big U turned himself in. Lil Rose congratulated the FBI for doing great police work. Yeah, we know Rico the Rat Rose should be in the paperwork. We can't wait to get it. Go ahead, bro. Oh, we got a super chat too.
Oh, shit. Oh, let me read that real quick. Super chat. Michael Hawkins, $20 super chat. Deuce M's the Don. Stay on his neck. It's only a matter of time before he falls. Man, salute to Michael Hawkins, man. Anything and everything that's given to the Damu Kiwe Conversation is highly appreciated. Salute to you, your family, and your tribe.
Hey, that's a fact, bro. We definitely appreciate anything. Y'all can cash app. That'll get to us quicker. But let's go to pork bud. The grease fucking with your mental. The grease fucking with his mind, nigga. Pork bud. He got that pork grease. Oink, 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 oink. You know what I'm saying?
He been dealing with pigs all his life, so it's like man, it has to like be like inside of his DNA and his molecules and his whole structure. Like, nigga, use a fat ass buster. Like, nigga.
So if they can't see it, it say 10:26. That was a couple minutes ago. I screenshotted this. So I just screenshotted it a couple minutes ago. Reggie Wright Jr. If you can't see that, he says, Big U got problem. Going to jail before Easter. I believe that. Loose knows that 600 Wack and possibly Brick Baby assisted in the investigation. Loose called 600 a rat for speaking on open cases. Then he said, I might have went too far on Vlad TV, not listening to your video objectively before taping on Vlad TV. Went too far how? We all do that. I released and said something I regret now on Suge. I never pressed my theory on the Biggie murder because I don't want them to reopen the investigation. Is Vlad going to air it? So y'all see, even with this dirty pig, I don't wish jail on nobody. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Then he comes back. When did I say Big U will be arrested? By Easter. Damn. I said that was your boy Dupree on that investigation. Who was in that car? 600. So he shows and sends me the video of 600 in that motherfucking police car. Oh my God, I forgot. I wonder if that's the exact same one This is the day Big U house was raided. The nigga Pork Butt sent me a video. Oh, we got the video. This is nasty work, man. Nasty work. He sent me a video of a 600 inside the car rolling by. Now, online, you see this video of 600 in the car. He says 600. They got brick as well. So then he sends the photos of the operation draws down and how they got brick and loose coochie also, right? Bam. So let me get up out of here real quick. And we're gonna get into this video with look, let me make sure it got sound if it got sound. Let's start it over. Remember the one he posted, he slows down and talks to the police. That was the stunt. Look at this one. He goes and he doesn't say nothing.
Yeah.
This nigga grunting and out of breath.
How you grunting out of breath?
Driving. Bro, he don't say nothing. He goes all around Big U house, is taped off. He doesn't say nothing. Online, he says something. What's going on here?
That nigga's a piece of...
He's a piece of shit. Bro, this is what Reggie sent me. This is what Reggie sent me the day that happened, bro. So these dudes is parading around as if they not working and they working. This is dangerous as hell, bro. Let's see what the chat's saying, and then we finna go into then we finna go into damn, where we at? Then we finna go into the thing, Lil Jon. What about Lil Jon, Fat Daddy? He's saying that he gonna snitch on Lil Jon. Michael Hawkins, Wack will go down as one of the greatest informants ever. I think he already close to it. Wack will get an award and a new identity when he retires. Fact. Yeah, hit the pork butt one time.
Pork butt. The grease is fucking with your mental.
Pork butt, pork butt. Yep, and 600 riding around 6 in the morning. Police at 6 in the morning. Police at my door. The day Big U went to jail, 600 was at Big U house, questioned the police, and they told him what happened. Police only answered questions for other cops. Right, 600 was giving the names and verifying them getting booked. Fact, car probably stink. They working. Wack 001 ain't do shit for Reek, just gave him a fake position to keep him from spilling the beans about Mika. If anybody asks police what is going on at the scene, they will not tell you if you're not a police. They answer 600. Damn, how you know to ride through? Yeah, that early in the morning, they really don't stand for nothing. That's a fact. Big Gov, what up? Bo Money, 103, facts, nothing. So let's go to Crackhead Eddie. He seemed to have a lot to say. If you believe him and Papa LQ, they're all for Big U now, and they're the ones that you should listen to about Big U because he contacted them and he says they're not in the paperwork. Mike B, shortstop in the field podcast. Deuce, they don't allow nobody that close around the house getting raided unless they are a part of the investigation. Well, they're definitely a part of the investigation, even more so because the house has cameras. So when they raided, the house cameras got 600 on them. Those cameras and video footage was taken by the FBI that raided the house, bro. You want to know why? Take a guess. Who Big U say was with him when they raided?
600.
Exactly. Even if the streets is a miss right now, who are they to speak about the streets? They ain't nobody to speak about them. Everybody can't be lying on Wack fraud as they can't be. So here, crackhead Eddie. Crackhead Eddie.
Can you hear me? What's up? What's up, baby? Oh, y'all can hear me? Yeah.
This nigga sound like a snitch.
AMC, I don't know what's up with that dude, bro.
They talk about me. Listen.
Oh man. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that brother, man. I don't know, man. You know what? One thing I noticed about that brother, man. He just lies so much, man. That dude just lie, man. That dude lies so fucking much, bro. It's unbelievable. That dude just lie for no. That dude just lie for no apparent reason, man. You know. I want to see what them Roller Sixes gonna do by him disrespecting their neighborhood. That's what I want to see.
So I challenge Crackhead Eddie to $10,000 to me disrespecting rolling 60s, rolling 40s, rolling 30s, Harlem Crip, rolling 90s, Hoover Criminal Gang, 8 Trade Gangster, Block East Coast Crip, Schoolyard Crip, or any Compton Crip set or Long Beach Crip set, Legend Crip, any Crip Tongan Crip, nigga. Any Crip set on social media, nigga. I'm not a gangbanger. Now, I will flip a nigga dead homies quick as a motherfucker, but you ain't gonna get me to do that because I got too much respect and for people over there where I restrain myself for that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a YA baby, so nigga, fuck your tombstone, fuck your dead ass homies, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Quick. But you can't find one place on the internet where I did that to the 60s or any other Crip hood, bro. That's not gangster, bro. Now, if we was face to face, you know what I'm saying, in the passions of violence, you know. Now, yeah, that's some gangster shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But get on the internet and disrespect it. That's some cyber banging shit. That shit is corny, bro. You know what I'm saying? We don't do that, bro. So why is Crackhead Eddie telling people, I want to see which one of the 60s is going to get at that dude for disrespecting their neighborhood? I thought you was a Muslim, brother. Why are you trying to promote first, divide the love that I got in the 60s? You seen me and Yael up at Crenshaw. Yael go multiple times. He been up there multiple times. You know what I'm saying? You didn't get to see me pull up on Pop LQ and them on Arlington. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't there when I pulled up at that Jack in the Crack. You know what I'm saying? Me, Yael, John Jr. Who was with us? It was just us three or somebody else. Mac 5 with us?
Mac 5 was with him. Free Mac 5. He was with us too. He was with us that night too.
Yeah, but I don't know if he pulled up when we would pull up on
Oh no. He didn't pull up. He didn't pull up over there. He didn't pull up over there.
We pulled up 3 deep. Me, you, John Jr., and that was it, right?
Mm-hmm.
3 deep, nigga.
What? Hey, what about the time TD had me come up there with the to Crenshaw with the kids? This was before that.
Yeah. And
bro,
then you was up at Crenshaw when you first met Big U, and who was that from 6-0 that pulled up on you? That used to be on Clubhouse.
Damn, what's that nigga name, bro?
I can't even think of that nigga name right now. But I know I put it up on TV for sure.
Yeah, but this is supposed to be a Muslim. I thought that you wouldn't be trying to divide. You should be giving praise that brothers have evolved mentally, that they not being confined into the borders and guidelines that's being set through LA's through gang politics. I thought you said fuck them gang politics and you wasn't for 60s, you denounced all that it represent. It sounds like you instigating some gangbanger. That sounds like you filled up and taken over. Your spirit been taken over by Shaitan, brother. That's Shaitan, brother. I want to see which one of these. Let's play that again. Hold on. Fake ass Muslims hiding behind Islam. Bro, I'm not going for that shit. Listen to this weirdo, bro.
That dude just lied for no apparent reason, man. You know. I want to see what the Roller Six is gonna do by him disrespecting their neighborhood. That's what I want to see.
Look at this nigga right here, bro.
That's what I want to see.
Yeah.
You know, that dude don't. You know what? That dude don't never talk about his neighbor.
I thought that him and Papa LQ said that they were seeking peace. Those that claim they're seeking peace, but they deceive. They come with the devil and evil in mind.
Mm-hmm.
What peace have you sought, crackhead Eddie?
None.
Lying, saying Big U told on you. That was your introduction to the internet. A lie. Pausing and trying to sow dissension. We ain't seen you passing out no damn backpacks. We ain't seen you feeding the homeless. We ain't seen you working with the kids. You should be trying to introduce us to Islam. Brother, I believe it's time for you to take your shahada. I took my shahada when you was still gangbanging. Fuck, nigga. 8 years old, 9 years old, top. My shit, Omar. Why you not trying to introduce the youth to Islam? It sounds like you still promoting gang activity. You say that's what you waiting on.
You know, the dudes that's telling it in his hood and the dude that caught cases in his hood, and he don't talk about Nate. He don't talk about Nate and Bobo. You know, and Nate got caught up.
Hey, let me ask you something, Yael. Well, you'd have probably heard the name before, but do you know Bobo or Nate? Do you know somebody named Bobo or Nate or something?
I don't know these brothers personally. I just heard their names.
Yeah, but have you heard of them on the internet?
No.
So I wonder why this crackhead ex-gang member, fake Muslim, is on here bringing their name to the internet, right, talking about cases that they got. You know what I'm saying? I wonder why. It ain't hard to figure out.
Nate got caught up on that stuff, on that with that stuff with that draws down stuff. He don't never talk about that. Hey man, get up. Hey Sammy, I'm gonna book you, bro. You keep playing with me, bro. Yeah, but he need to talk about his own people. You know, he got people. You know, like there's 2 dudes from the Fruit Town Brims that got cases over there. The dude Bobo, the dude Nate. Nate got caught up in the Big Q situation.
So, you want to talk about Nate case, and I spoke about this. All you got to do is go back to the day that the case was, and I said, everybody on this case is not from Rolling 60. Nate got caught with a blicky. Selling a blicky, holding a blicky, something to do with a blicky. He's been having health issues. He's focused on that. That's what I know about Nate. That's all I was able to gather so far. Bobo got a case, I think it was a week after Big U. I think it was a week after Big U turned himself in. They raided Layton in the Fruittown Brims, raided the block in the house, and I don't know what they got on Bobo. I don't know. I know he was arrested. He went to jail and he bailed out. But I don't know. But the good question is, how are you so focused on these two people that got arrested and what kind of case they got? And I don't have all that information. I'm in Wisconsin. But you in LA, you seem to have a keen interest in Nate and Bobo and them being arrested. Just saying, my nigga, let me know what you know. Since you speaking up on it, maybe you can educate us about what kind of case they got and what they were arrested for. I don't know exactly what Nate was arrested for. I just know they said something with some guns, right? I don't know what Bobo was arrested for. Why don't you tell us, Crackhead?
And
since you're so interested, talking about some niggas not on the internet.
He don't talk about that, bro. I don't know why. He just focused on that Crenshaw district, man. And hey, man, I don't know the dude, bro. You know, the man implicated me like in a homicide and all type of stuff the other night. I was like, damn.
No.
Where did that come about?
Let's keep fact check. Crackhead Eddie, I don't know if you high right now or if you was high when you first heard it. Hit that like button while y'all up in here. Y'all got DUSE M's the done. Yeah. The Kiwe pop star, Damu Kiwe Conversation. So just to fact check Crackhead Eddie, I wasn't there. Don't know the name of the dude that was unalive. How he got unalive. And that didn't come from me. That came from the nigga you over there big upping, claiming he's bringing unity to the Crenshaw district. The same nigga that was a confidant of Big U, and now he's no longer even accepted or talked to. They're not even answering his calls, nigga. No one in the family. Not one. From the wife to the children, nephews, nieces, sisters, he's all the way cut off. We talking about Papa LQ. Papa LQ said that his childhood friend went on a link with Crackhead Eddie. The statute of limitations for robbery is way over. A childhood friend, and he's never seen his friend again alive. He didn't come back alive. I didn't say you killed him. I don't know if the police killed him. I don't know if he ran away and got killed somewhere else a year ago. All I said was Papa LQ said after he went on the link with Crackhead Eddie, he never came back alive. And I didn't come up with the fact that you was poofing. Nigga, Papa LQ admitted you was poofing. Now he over there, he trying to act like he didn't say it. If that was what's going on, then how the fuck I know about his childhood friend not coming back alive, nigga? And are you confessing? Because we didn't never implicate that you did something to him. Is that what really happened? What's the dude name, Crackhead Eddie? Since you want to get up in people's business, what's the nigga name? I don't even know the nigga name. Sound like a guilty conscience, though. Let's get to it, though. Crackhead
Eddie. Oh, man, that's crazy, though. But, hey, man, that dude ain't nobody, bro. You know, I just want to see which one of them dudes out the Crenshaw area is going to, get on his bumper behind that, because that dude, Tiny Draws, ain't no joint over there, bro.
Oh, my God, bro. This nigga.
There you go.
This nigga.
There you go. Mentioning names. He over there. Hey. We're gonna mention the name. Go ahead and run a check on that. That's what he doing.
Bro, this nigga, yeah, that's exactly what he doing. But thanks a lot, Crackhead Eddie. So for Tiny Draws, I had heard of his name, and I'm from a different generation, right? And nothing but good, positive stuff and activities in the field at a younger age when he was supposed to do it. But you're right. You never grew up with, been around with, and don't even know no Tiny Draws, right? So how is you speaking? So obviously you getting this from somebody else. I know it ain't Copper LQ. I know it ain't Copper LQ. Right? So who is it? Rico the Rat Rose? He says everybody ain't no joints. And you niggas said I ain't no joint. Well, you're right about Tiny Draws not being a joint. Tiny Draws is a father, a worker. Right now, the nigga got 3 jobs. He's not trying to be a joint and prove something to an old crackhead has-been, nigga. A nigga that can't even go back and hang out in his hood without some situations happening. He's not trying to prove nothing to a crackhead piece of shit, loser, degenerate like you. A rat bastard like you, nigga. Wait till that tone paperwork comes. I'm gonna flame your rat ass up and this big U paperwork, nigga. Tone from 111, nigga. So, yeah, he's not trying to be a reputable. He's not trying to be a joint, nigga. Niggas is past that. That nigga watched Big U, and while all of these niggas tried to imitate Big U's huster and gangsterism, nigga, and picked up that element of it. Loose Coochie Cannon, Rico the Rat Rose, all of these, the Crip Cop, you know what I'm saying? While they imitated and mimicked that, he was smart enough to go to school to be a community intervention worker, CIW. He was able to take the helping the kids, the positive elements from within the community, and build a career for himself to take care of Pootie. Niggas, you trying to implicate or get that nigga to jump out here so you could put him in jail too? Is that what you bitch ass, rat ass niggas is on? Stuff a lot. Fake ass Muslim. Stuff a lot. Why would you even be portraying that that's what he should aspire to be in 2025? You don't give a fuck about no niggas over in the Crenshaw district. Why is you speaking on? Why are you acting as if you speaking for him? It's clear that this nigga is trying to bait somebody into jumping on the internet and getting in a back and forth and trying to prove theyself. Crackhead Eddie said, fuck the 60s. They backdoor his little brother, then asked the 60s who gonna do something to DUSE M. Yeah, this shit is crazy, bro. Instead of Eddie doing something to the Don, he trying to send the 60s. Bro, I fear for my life now. Hey, Crackhead Eddie, I pray, please do me and yourself a favor and continue to hide out in Los Angeles when I'm out there, bro. Please. I don't want to do you nothing. But if I see you after you reveal your intentions and desires for me, I'm going to think that you're trying to do something. And one thing for sure, 2 things for certain, I know how to survive. And it ain't from a defensive position, nigga. So keep playing. Keep popping it. But you better go ask some of them names you talked about who the fuck you dealing with, little boy. Because I'll son your bitch ass. Crackhead Eddie, laugh out loud. Ruler Report, what up? So this nigga want the 60s to do something.
And he always bringing up Tiny Draws. Tiny Draws, dude. Tiny Draws ain't no joint over there like that, bro. You know, so you know, he always attacking that section over there, man. I know why he's attacking that section over there, and because rightful so, I hate that section too if they did something to my brother, man. But the only thing I don't respect about that is that he's not forthwith with it. He's not saying, okay, dude, this is why I really don't like you dudes, because you did this to my brother. Now me,
it's being straightforward is the word you were looking for, crackhead Eddie. Take your face mask off. I don't know what kind of nervous tick you got. You seem really, really intimidated and nervous. I don't know if the feds is putting you up to this. It ain't working, so you good. But it already exposes, you know what I'm saying, you got something to hide. You're in a disguise. Pull down to your glasses over, your mouth right here. Why don't you want to be seen, crackhead Eddie? Because you foul, nigga. Let's go.
you do something to my brother, I got a problem with them dudes, man. You know, because they backdoor my brother, so I got a serious problem, and I don't care who like it or not, bro. You know, and the cold part about
it comes out. DUSE M ain't the one saying that he got a problem with the dudes in the 60s or Crenshaw district, right? DUSE M never said that, right? But you made it very clear you don't give a fuck. Nigga, they backdoor your brother and you got a problem with the 60s. So fuck it. One of y'all crash out on DUSE M since I got to hide out and I can't do it. And what we gonna do is laugh at all of you niggas because he done got knocked down or went to jail for knocking you down, for trying to knock him down, and you done went to jail or then got knocked down. Real smart, right? These are the type of old niggas why I tell these young niggas don't get put on no set in 2025, bro. These are the poisons in that old generation of foul-ass niggas who was putting the police on niggas, sending young niggas in banks, taking their money, robbing them, lining them up, knocking them down, who don't give two shits about the youth. Talking about he's trying to get a youngster some game. Nigga, what game you got, you weird-ass nigga? You ain't got shit cracking. Bro, this whole video, I think it's been out like 3 days. I wasn't even going to respond. 17, like 2 days. Almost 3 days, 618 views. But I just wanted to really highlight what you young niggas, what the YNs don't never need to look to aspire to be like. Nigga, this nigga. Nigga, you don't never, a 60-year-old failed gang member, you felt that, rolled it up, nigga. Once them niggas was saying that paperwork was on Big, you ain't never said it was paperwork on you on y'all case, nigga. Nigga, you knew what he was talking about. He said, nigga, I never said he told on my case. What he didn't do is speak out and speak on your snitching ass on tone from 111 neighborhood crip, nigga. Let's talk about that, Eddie. Why you talking about paperwork, weird ass nigga? You been hot, nigga. Talking about some gang shit, nigga. You's a Muslim. You's a Muslim now. No more dope gang. Nah, nigga. You's a Muslim now. No more gang bang. Heard you just got bail. Want to go to the mines. Don't want to chase tail. That nigga don't want no pussy. That nigga want some bussy. Just like little crackhead Eddie. Little crackhead.
It is, man.
Oh, we got to go get that. Let me go get that while he popping it. Since you want to talk, we going to give you the attention your crackhead ass looking for. Nigga, we going to talk about what you claim you love the most. Nigga, your homosexual brother, nigga. That nigga up in there, if we believe you for a crime he didn't do, got lined up. If we believe you and he fucking the transmission, nigga. so bad he done kicked the curtain down and the police broad is doing count. And nigga, I'm sorry. If I knew it was you, I would have stopped. I didn't want you to see me asshole naked digging out a transmission, nigga. The fuck? Get up out of here on this, nigga. I'm finna go find that shit on Lil Eddie Boy. Hold on.
If you live way somewhere in another state, why are you on the internet talking about you'll do this and you'll do that and you'll do this and you'll do that? But it clearly tells you that if you're the joint, you ain't gonna be online talking about I'll do this and I'll do that and I'll do this. Man, that stuff be all jargon, man. That's why I don't respect those dudes that be on the internet getting down like that, bro. You know, they're not even worth to respond, bro. Especially when dudes be sitting there masturbating at the mouth and they don't even know you. I'm talking about they don't even know you from nothing. All they do is hear about this and hear about that. And 9 times out of 10, the people that they got the information from lying like crazy, bro. But hey, man, that's what it is, man. That's how dudes move. That's how dudes move, man. But they don't talk about their hood, though. If y'all ever if you guys ever pay attention to that, you will see these YouTubers that claim to be gang members, they don't talk about their neighborhood, bro. They don't talk about the snitches in their hood. They don't talk about the dudes that caught these cases. They don't talk about them dudes that's working over there. They don't talk about none of that stuff because you have all that stuff going on in every section. And
he said niggas that be claiming whatever on the internet don't talk about the snitches in their hood. Nigga, I talk about the snitches in my hood all the time. I sub them on the internet. I at niggas on my Instagram. Nigga, I talk about them clowns all the time.
Facts.
So I don't know what he talking about. He don't talk about them because he's a part of that lineage.
Right.
Okay.
You know, this somebody that hang with the Crip cop. And just for your thing, Eddie, I'm 100%, you're 100% right. I don't take hood business and bring it to the internet. See, unlike goofies like you, the Crip cop, Loose Coochie Ashley, who claim that they're rolling 60s or at one point were rolling 60s, but never got put on type shit. Unlike you niggas, I was laced up by some real niggas, bro. If some niggas is in the street, I'm not finna put no light on them niggas, knowing that light could cause them to go to jail, nigga. You see the difference between me and you? What's the difference between me and you? Me and you. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference between me and you. Now, as far as a rat, fuck them rat ass niggas. If I get the paperwork on any nigga from Fruittown Brim, that's a rat. He's no longer from Fruittown Brim. We gonna flame his ass up just like we gonna flame your rat ass up, nigga. Let's go.
United States ghettos, bro. Yeah, man. Like, that's what these dudes do, bro. They sell tickets, man, wolf tickets, man. Like, they just gonna do this and do that. The man called me a crackhead, bro. I'm trying to figure out when I start smoking crack. Shit, maybe I need to start smoking crack. But you know, the kicker part is, if he ever run across me, right, and he get his ass beat, that means a crackhead whooped his ass, right?
Yeah, brothers.
Because I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. You know, these dudes, man, they don't be ready for it, bro. You know, a whole bunch of Charleston White, bro. They don't be ready for it, bro. They don't train for it. They smoke weed all day. They drink all day. They be looking like they 6 months pregnant at the stomach and all that crazy stuff, bro. They not ready for it, bro. And that's why I laugh at it, man, because
imagine being able to build an app with your name on it just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44,
a real joint. He's not gonna be on the internet talking about what he's gonna do, who he's the voice for, he this and
A real joint ain't gonna be on the internet. Nigga, gangsters do what they want to. Suckers do what they can, nigga. You can't erase history. Nigga, I'm a legend. Nigga, before I turned 18, I was a legend in the set. You know what I did the next 6 years, nigga? Then after that, the next 10? Yeah, nigga, I wasn't a victim. You was a victim in jail, nigga. Shortstop in the Field podcast say Crackhead Eddie need to produce his paperwork with Tone for 111. ASAP. Talk about why you really had it hard in jail. Oh, yeah, that's what I was saying. He was a victim in jail, bro. He had it hard. You know what I'm saying? He know he had it hard. All right, let's get back to it. You just did a joint on game. He not from Chris. And as far as me not doing no bloods like that, oh yeah, they crack it. Hey, and not me not doing no joint on no bloods. Okay, so how I get on CS2 back every day? Which one is it? I don't attack no bloods, but I attack WACK100 every day. I mean, God damn, bro, you can't lie right in our face.
He's that, and he's a part of a section, but you live in somewhere in the boondocks, and you've been living over there for like 13, 14 years, and you don't never come back to LA that much, so you're not really a part of that, man.
Hey,
yeah, that's what he's mad about.
Until the day I die, I'm Eminem from LA Brim, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And you think niggas from 25 years ago don't feel that metal in them cold nights, nigga? You think niggas who lost their brothers or family cousins or family members then forgot? Nigga, it don't work like that. You should know that. So for that purpose, I'm always Eminem from LA Brim. FHNers, nigga. I put them back together, nigga. Fruit over nest. But nigga, I'm not an active gang banger. I'm not on the front line. I'm not patrolling the hood every day. I'm not looking for niggas like you claiming you a gang member, but you not a gang member, faking like a Muslim and teaching you lessons. That's the type of shit I was on then. Now, well, after this video, I'll show you what type of shit we on now. See, you still stuck on that negative energy claiming you a Muslim, bro. Why are you so involved in and questioning and talking about gang politics as a Muslim? Yeah, bro, this is so hypocritical.
All right, bro. So, but that's just what that is, man. I just know that dude lie a lot, bro. So that's all I know, man. Yeah, he talk about this dude, bro, talk about WACK100, brother, every day. I'm talking about every day, bro.
Nothing but
it's crazy, man.
He said I talk nothing but about the Crenshaw district. Now he talking about all I do is talk about WACK100 every day. Bro, you can't have it both ways. Which one is it? You know what I'm
saying? Yeah, MT, that's what he gonna say. I'm talking about he talk about this brother every day, man, like he don't cover nothing else. He don't cover nothing. And the cold part about it is, bro, he talking about he's Damu Kiwe Conversation, but you never ever see him bashing no Damus. Pay attention to that.
Hold on,
he don't bash no Damus, bro.
But I bash Wack every day. Thanks for saying he not a blood. What's up with the noodles? What's bragging?
Man, shit. It looked right yesterday, man. I was in the airport and then I landed and I was tired, bro. Like I had been traveling all day long since like 5 o'clock yesterday morning, trying to get from the East Coast to the West Coast. And so I was washing clothes and getting everything straight for my son. And then today, bro, that shit just took me out when I got back in, bro.
Nah, bro, listen, jet lag is real. I get that. I just really want to get with you. And so we can see exactly these how we can properly monetize it from the banker's perspective. I'm quite sure you, especially with the 501c3, you got ways and grants and all of that already set up. I got my 501c3 tax exempt status. I sent you the presentation to the business plan, and also I got my EIN number also if you need that. And
so look, check it out. Nah, bro, you moving a little bit too fast. See, the grant that I was telling you about that I can help you out with, I can't file for it at all.
Okay.
I gotta give you the information. Like, that's how they make it.
All right, say less. License
through them. And so they make it so like
No, I get it. I get exactly what you said. All right. Well, let's link up early in the morning. I'm live right now, so let's link up early in the morning. As soon as you come from your doctor's appointment, call me. I'm gonna clear my slate just so I can meet with the banker, bro. All right. Well, yeah, man. All I do is work, man. Hey, shout out Scandalous Los Angeles hashtag fuck the union. Let's put that in the chat. Free Big U. Okay. Then put hashtag Scandalous Los Angeles TV hashtag fuck the union. Because all I do is work, man. They treat me like a slave over here at the Damu Kiwe Conversations. The union, they treat me like a slave. Oh, shit, they said Eddie Boy killed his crimey and took his part of the robbery loot. Damn. Crackhead Eddie and CS2 back trying to push the narrative that Tell It All Kenny talks to Big U so they can push the narrative that Big U said they not in the paperwork. Like we was going to go for that. Well, we ain't got no other. Rose said LQ told LQ. Rose said LQ told. LQ say Eddie Boy telling. And 600 and all of them said Big U told. But now they said they all speak for Big U and none of them told Big U. This is nasty word. Let's read that again. Rose said that LQ told. Facts. LQ said that Eddie Boy telling and 600 and WACK100. And all of them said Big U told. But now they said they all speak for Big U and none of them told on Big U case. This shit is crazy. Very disrespectful. Had to be Rose. He loves saying joint. Right. Yo, why this nigga face so dark and hands are white as fuck? Damn. Lil Rose, 600 and Eddie Boy never go to the 60s. That's facts. I beat my cases because I would rather take everything to trial. He say, she say, couldn't be me. But the blessing was I found out who ratted on me, shaking my head. Still got trust issue. Man, you better have them trust issues. Don't nobody deserve your trust, brother. Nigga, do it. If you got to do something, nigga, if you got to do something, do it by yourself. You ain't going to tell on yourself. Crackhead Eddie mad because his little brother in jail fucking boy. Only joint Crackhead Eddie knows is a primo. Amazing, glorious sis, bro. Salute. Damu Kiwe Conversations. Salute these gang-banging granddaddies wilding. That's a fact, bro. Somebody need to find out what Maz Crackhead Eddie go to and show his videos to his imam and the rest of the Sunni community. No, he not a Sunni. He a Shiite. He said he is Shiite. So he's more tied to Iran and the Ayatollahs in Iran, ancient Persia. He probably don't got no teeth. Bro, my teeth fucked up and I don't got to cover my shit. Dude's pin that comment about finding his mosque. I don't know how to pin it, bro. Let me see. We need somebody go to his thing. See what mosque he go to. We gonna see how they feel. Yeah, it's only delete. user in timeout or ban the user. We ain't gonna ban you, brother. And I ain't gonna put you in timeout. So I don't know how to pin it, brother. But man, that's nasty work. Crackhead Eddie says he got a problem with the whole 60s, but he said Petey Wack backdoored his brother by not going to court for his brother. Yeah, bro. Crackhead Eddie walk around with an Arabic police nice. Talk about it's 75 people, but they don't want to take that speedy trial. Make it make sense. They got 75 people. They really would have pushed this speedy trial. These niggas just be talking. Dudes, you got to have a call in, bro. Sometimes I be too toe up to type. Yeah, but we need you to type for the algorithm. Yeah, fuck little Eddie. He fucking boys in jail. Yeah, man. You trying to bring that trainee loving motherfucker back out here to mac up on these queens up out here, passing shit around he got from them transmissions, nigga. Nigga, we not advocating for that, nigga. All 600 do is sit online saying he is going to be at somebody's ass and he's going to shoot someone. Yeah, remember that's Chrissy Loveboy broommate. Yeah, he is his broommate. Dude face black as hell and his hands look like a white man's. That's crazy, man. White mind and his black behind. Crackhead Eddie and Brackhead Wack. The race to the pipe continues, nigga. I seen dudes do a hood interview in his hood, though. Yeah, bro. A hood interview. You know what I'm saying? Interview right on the block. The 7, then I take it to the what you call it. No other gang members, unless they were like rappers, because we don't hang with gang members, but we do deal with rappers that might be gang members because we do business. You see me in my place of business. You know what I'm saying? Studios. You know what I'm saying? Video shoots, nigga. Club performances. 600, the Crip cop, and Byron Blake said he the cop calling Crip. He talking with his mouth covered and keep his hands in front of his mouth. His body language says a whole lot, man, a whole lot, bro. A ring joint gonna get real money. A real joint gonna get real money any way they can. Right? Steffi Webber, Crackhead Eddie and Love Boys workout doing Tybo naked on the beach. Who made him the one who decide who's a joint? Man, listen. You know who decide who's a joint? Nigga that was taking them field trips, nigga. Nigga that was knocking G niggas out when he was a teenager, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas don't know that type of, they don't know about earning all of that. Only thing Eddie used to do was break in people's house, steal people's car, and smoke up all the dope in the city. He just saying shit, dude. Hey, nah, bro, what's crazy is Eddie used to get bread, bro. You know, so he was smoking up probably a quarter key a week, nigga. Nigga, he one of them, he got that crackhead hustle, nigga. CS2 back, the only one claiming Paru. Real Parus don't claim him. Haven't heard nobody yet vouch for CS2 back. You ain't gonna hear nobody. Damu and Kiwe don't discriminate. Anybody can get it. Even me if I'm wrong. Man, even me if I'm wrong, nigga. Shit. Let Yael and TD and Scaleless and them get me in when I'm wrong. Or Big U, nigga. Nigga, I'm not above that. And I gotta humble myself and accept that, nigga. Deuce, you gotta understand and understand that Moggs like Eddie is trying to push the CS2 back agenda against Big U. Oh, nah, man, we already know. I think he fucked the CS2 back agenda. CS2 back is working for them small hats and them motherfucking and them feds. Contradicted himself with the very next sentence. Yeah, talk about I don't never talk or attack any blood. Damn, I can't even enjoy the content with the effing smoke detector singing. Wait, why y'all keep saying the smoke detector? I don't hear no smoke detector, bro. Is that ain't y'all shit or is that, I don't know. Y'all hear a smoke detector, bro? You know what I'm saying? Because I don't hear no smoke detector. Let's get back to the content. Yeah, we gonna
always bashing the Crips, man. Pay attention to that, man. Y'all need to pay attention to that. That dude don't like Crips, bro. He literally don't like Crips. And then the cold part about he talking about He was quotes from Islamic stuff. Talking about I should have laid the high the law. Should have. He was butchering the Arabic. He was doing everything. Man, you butchering the Arabic, bro. What are you doing, man? You know, it's like, hey, dude, it's I should have laid in the high in the law. I should have anna Muhammad Rasulullah. That's what he should have been saying. Man, he was just butchering the words, man. He was just going crazy, man. I was like, man, what is this dude doing, man? This dude was like, man, he was like literally mad because he's not the voice of Big U, bro. And the cold part about it, bro, you from Brim. If you from Brim, you're not the voice of Big U, bro. Come on, man. Big U is his own voice. Man, this dude is crazy. And then the boy talking about me and WACK100 and 600 is in a Big U paperwork, right? Okay. If I'm in Big U paperwork.
Before we agree that a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush, I'm going to need to know a little more about these birds.
Go ahead and skip this. So you said you're not in the work. You said I'm saying you're in the work, crackhead Eddie. Let me get to this.
Those who answer the call.
Damu Kiwe Conversation. I want to hear what Yael got to say about this, but let's get a little bit
talking
more.
Record on that phone talking about me. That's the only time that me or 600 or WACK100 gonna be in there because they was on that phone talking reckless. We didn't know what the hell was going on in that case, brother. You know what I'm saying? And we don't wish that brother up in there like that, you know, because that you know, when you go to jail, bro, that's like a life sentence type situation, even if you don't have life, man, because that's just the worst part of punishment it is, you know, it is right now, bro. You know. And I truly believe that dude is obsessed with WACK100 and he obsessed with Big U. But he don't talk and when you guys ask that dude about Nate and ask that dude about Bobo, right? And
how you gonna say I'm obsessed with Big U, but you niggas run content on Big U every day for 2 years straight after you lied and said you didn't know WACK100 or 600? After you lied and said you don't know nothing about no podcast, after you told the truth and said that I didn't say Big U snitch, the police tried to say that, and I don't believe the police over my homeboy. We got that, crackhead Eddie. We got that. We the ones that leaked that audio. You want to know how I leaked that audio? Big U. You know what I'm saying? Big U, nigga, the same Big U that came on to Clubhouse to the Damu Kiwe Conversation, the same Big U that was trying to get the building for the Damu Kiwe podcast in LA. So be careful what you ask for, nigga. This nigga is crazy, bro.
You know, he ain't gonna cover that. He's not gonna cover none of that, bro. He's not gonna cover his section. He's not gonna cover the stuff with the Bloods or nothing like that. But if you're a Kiwe, this is why I be trying to tell brothers, man. I be like, man, that dude is a hater, man. And I don't know why that dude, man, hate people so much, man. It's to the point it's become redundant. You know? Right, man, that's crazy, man. I was like, man. I asked Wack, I was like, bro, what's up, brother? I was like, what did you do to that man to make that man just talk about you all day, every day? Like, what's going on? All right. I was like, man, that's crazy, man. But hey, man, that's it. That's his content. That's what he want to run. He can run his content. I don't care, man. I don't give a shit. The man can talk about me like a dog, bro. I don't care, man. I'm still gonna live like I live. I'm gonna be out here just like I'm closing out a deer right here in Tarzana right now. You know, I wish I could come show y'all the house. Right now, I think I'm gonna go live and let y'all see this. It's nice up. It's immaculate, man. Right. Exactly. That's what he did, Sincere. Hey, that Bobo, brother, he got caught up, man. You know, ask DUSE M about that. That dude Bobo got caught up. That dude Bobo got a case. you know, on some what you call that, CTN type shit. And his brother Nate got a case. You know, he went to jail on that Big Q type stuff, but he ain't a part of Big Q case. You know, he don't talk about that. You know, dudes literally don't talk about that, but he'll talk about the 60s. That man literally got on live, and I'm talking to you 6-0 dudes, man. This dude that say he's the voice of Big U. This dude that said he speak for your homeboy. And I'm talking to you 6-0 dude. Expected your hood to the point was like, I was like, damn, y'all don't see that? Y'all didn't see that?
Chevy makes America's most dependable trucks.
Hey,
you don't see that? And then the boy,
this is a
Tony Draws is the.
Hey, this is a Muslim. Supposed to be a Muslim. Nasty work, bro.
One is validating that shit. And Tony Draws ain't no joint like that, man. You know, that dude Tony Draws' mama got more rank than him over there. So it's funny, man. I don't even know the dude Tony Draws, but it's like,
mama, nigga.
Hey, bro, that nigga's sick.
This nigga is trying to give a pecking order. This nigga is crazy. Bro, this nigga, bro, TD told me he's never met Eddie Boy. When he said when he jumped off the porch, the only thing he heard about Eddie Boy was he was one of them niggas in the hood when niggas be like, and like it was a story about this nigga. Don't fuck with that nigga. He ain't Gucci. You know what I'm saying? That's it, bro. You know what I'm saying? He never met that man a day in his life. This nigga talking about TD and being a joint and not being a joint, and TD mama being more of a joint than him. This nigga crazy, bro. This nigga gonna tell on your mama. Your mama going to jail. This nigga.
It's like to the point, bro, you don't let that dude, if that dude is your friend and that dude is your partner, you don't let that dude disrespect your neighborhood, bro. Period. Ain't no matter what's going on over there. It ain't none of his business,
You
man.
know what up? Yeah, he was just scamming. He was just scamming.
You know, because it's not, see, the thing is, bro, it's not Kenny Kingpin is saying for that dude to pipe it down. It's the dudes about that section.
Hey, bro, Mike B, how he know what Bobo went to jail for? How he know what Bobo went to jail for? I think these niggas lined Bobo up, nigga. This is what it sounded like. The homies told me that it was a raid and Bobo got arrested, and then somebody told me he already bailed out. Damn, this nigga got Bobo name all in this shit. Weirdos, bro. Straight police, detectives.
The real joints out that section want that dude to pipe it down. Because that dude act like he know this, he know that, he know this about dudes, and he just be sitting there. And he be sitting there talking about this, you know, Big U, Big U, Big U, Big U, Big U, be using Big U as clickbait, and all that type of stuff, bro.
Nasty work.
I'm gonna speak on who I want to speak on, bro.
He trying to get.
If I go down there to that courthouse, just one thing about me, bro.
Damn, that nigga trying to get TD mama locked up. Then the nigga said, "I'm gonna speak on what I want to speak up on." This nigga telling nigga, this nigga don't give a fuck. I'm gonna speak up on whatever. He sound like CS2 back, but he telling us what we can and can't speak up on. It don't work like that, nigga. You narcissistic piece of shit, nigga. CS2 back internet threats work on weak-minded motherfuckers on the hunting side. But ask Jay Diggs if he found CS2 back yet. Oh no, it ain't gonna happen. Diarrhea of the mouth. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas jealous how y'all get down together. Bro, this is definitely an attack on that. But a new regime is in town, my nigga. We doing shit the right way. Fuck these old niggas in that foul shit. They been hiding in secrets. They conceal, selective politicking, taking niggas butt cheeks in jail, all that weird shit. My generation ain't with that, bro. It was some niggas in my generation that did it. They were the minority, and they ended up getting fucked up by the homies, bro. Nigga, we don't associate and condone homosexuality, bro.
If I go to that courthouse and I get paperwork and I read the paperwork, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. If you ain't told, bro. But if I'm reading the paperwork, I'm narrating the paperwork, that's what I'm gonna do, man. One thing about me, bro, can't nobody tell me what to do, bro. You know, I'm gonna keep it respectful, I'm gonna be cordial and all that type of stuff. But can't nobody tell me what to do, bro. Period, man. And I don't care what nobody say, bro. You know, because life keep moving, and the same sound, the heartbeat every day. I'm not a part of I'm not a part of the foolishness. I'm not in the streets committing crimes. I'm not doing none of that type of stuff, bro. So, hey, man, if you want to make yourself news, you want to go to the penitentiary, and you want to go here and you want to go there, bro, and that's just what it is, man. You know, dudes put jackets on dudes and all that type of stuff, and I laugh at it because if you saying I'm telling, dude, I guarantee you want me to really start talking, bro. Dudes gonna run with me, start talking, man. Everybody be running around there, man, in an uproar. But like I said, I'm not on that type of time. I don't care about none of that stuff. Yeah, I knew Original Cowboy. Yeah, I knew Cowboy, bro. Of course. Off Madden Avenue. Of course, you know I knew him.
I'm gonna have everybody
I knew
over
the
there
original Cowboy.
in an uproar. He threatened to tell.
How long before I see results with military training? Day 3, your body will hurt. Day 7, your eyes will change.
Dudes.
Yeah, hold on, we got about.
So what do you guys think about Diddy getting 40 months, man? Then y'all,
that's it right there.
I think injustice.
All right, go ahead, bro.
Hey, because if you want, you putting jackets on people, bro. Hey, bro, you don't want me to start talking. That's what you do. So somebody, you don't want niggas to start. We don't want you to start talking. Man, what type of street? Well,
it is what it sounds like, my nigga.
Oh, what is
you put the jacket on me? You don't want me to start talking because I'm gonna have everybody over there up in the uproar. He telling on him, I'm burning shit down.
Bro, you gonna start talking? I thought gangsters. I thought Muslims. I thought some of them take a vow of silence not to speak on things that like, bro, who is you? Who is this dude, bro? These dudes are masquerading around. They are what you call cyber agents. Cyber agents working, doing all the tic-tac stuff that these agents of the FBI instructed them to do. Or how about this? The FBI told them, hey, just go out there and be you. Go out there and be yourself. Be the snitch you known to be. Be the informative individual. Just be informative. Inform the world on what's going on in the community. Talk about their cases. We're going to give you information. We're going to give little Easter eggs so you guys can go and, crack those shells open, and you can just crack the shell and go and tell. Like, you don't want me to start talking? That's your result? Hey, look, check this out, dude. You got it.
No, that's a fact. Hey, Crackhead Eddie, shortstop in the field podcast said, if PD Wack was your concern about your little brother, Freedom, then why are you so invested in Big U case? What's going to his court date got to do with anything? You know what I'm saying? And didn't you put a jacket on Big U, Crackhead Eddie? You think we forgot, nigga? That's the Reggie Wright playbook. Pork, bud. Degrees fucking with your mental. Bro. Hey, guy, congratulations. Right now, they doing a video shoot. Your boy Chukar, right?
Uh-huh.
And guess what song they playing at the at the podcast? What's that shit called? The Lick podcast.
What they was playing?
I like you. Scandalous, nigga. Anything. Hold on. You want me to show the video before we finish flaming this nigga up? So this nigga talking about DUSE M's diss to 6-0s, right? Let me go get. I'm gonna download this picture so I can show after this. Let's go. WACK100. You an exposer, right? Crackhead Eddie. He don't like your homies. He helped to put Big U in jail. He said he was gonna coming for them contracts. He sick SKG on Big U at a gala, non-profit gala. Let's go.
But this a real 6-0 nigga though.
Bro, you not hearing me, my nigga. The nigga was just in my room asking questions yesterday.
Look, Rock. And he never
gonna answer me the same questions every day, my nigga.
He never answered that question. So I'm still wondering. Why is the homie name always in your mouth, bro?
Hey man, stay in your place, man.
I am in my place. That's my homie. He's 6-0. I'm 6-0.
Okay. If you know, then you know.
I don't know. That's why
I know you don't know.
Man, I've been gangbanging with Nip my whole life. Nigga, I'm 34 years old, bro.
So what you telling,
bro? That everything you saying is allegations, bro.
Okay, how much money you got?
Where's the proof?
How much money you got?
Man, I was worried of money, bro.
Yeah.
Come on,
bro. I gotta pay the nigga.
Look, check it out. You got more money than me, Wack.
No, that ain't what we talking about.
Bro,
I gotta pay the nigga. Ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm gonna make the nigga. Hey, listen, just know that.
You got more money than me, Wack.
No, we ain't talking about that.
Then why are you asking me that question?
Cause, hey, bro, we gotta pay the nigga, right?
Who you gotta pay? Who?
What you mean? You expect him to just come deliver something for free? You don't believe that?
God, this cat.
But Wack, you said we got the tapes. We got them. You said we. I mean, well, I've been the only nigga keeping me from putting that shit out.
Man, come on, Wack. Come on, bro.
Hey.
I'm gonna put it like this. Hey, listen.
Hey,
I'm gonna put it like this, though, bro.
Let me ask you this question.
I'm gonna put it like this. Listen, I'm gonna leave it like this. Hold on, I'm gonna put it like this. Have the baby mama denied anything?
She not even talking to you.
I know she ain't gonna deny it. You know why she ain't gonna deny it?
Bro, what? You crazy, man.
No, bro, I'm keeping it real. This shit ain't nothing new
to
you.
But Wack,
why would you volunteer that? Why would you volunteer? It don't matter because I wanted to.
Hold on, bro. I'm born and raised in the 60s.
So you telling me you know what every nigga do?
Man, nigga in my generation, yes, nigga.
So you know what every nigga do behind closed doors?
Man, oh my God, bro.
That what you just insinuating, bro?
You do, right?
I just know what a nigga brought me and I seen. So,
so
why you volunteer that information, the academics as well as
yeah, I seen the shit.
Hard time, man.
I volunteered to some 6-0s too, though.
Man, put that on your kids. You seen the tape.
Nigga, I did.
Man, you done blew that up about 15 times.
Well, nigga, fuck what you claim, nigga.
What you mean?
You saying, nigga?
Come on, cuz. Stop on that, bro.
You went there, nigga.
This nigga hot.
Stop on that, bro.
I just wanted to get under your skin. Use a mark. Use a mark, nigga. Fuck your hood, nigga. Use a mark.
Fuck your hood, nigga.
Yeah, fuck your mama. Get with it, nigga.
Yeah, fuck your mama,
You know who I am. You got money. Holla at me. Nigga,
you know where I'm at. Bring your bitch ass up here.
Too many cameras, my nigga.
Yeah, that's just to see what I'm gonna kill you at.
This nigga on here threatening people, but Crackhead Eddie, why you didn't say nothing about him telling why you didn't say nothing about him telling DUSE M 6-0 right there? We got another super chat, y'all.
Man, we got Michael Hawkins with the $20 holler. Another drop for the Don. Hey, man, listen, anything and everything that is given to the Damu Kiwe Conversations is highly appreciated. Salute to you, your family, and your tribe.
Oh, man, I done showed the wrong shit. Hold on. We finna go to that video real quick. You know what I'm saying? Y'all act like y'all ain't y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, hold on, man. Let's go to Facebook Messenger. You know what I'm saying? Facebook Messenger. And make sure I'm sharing this for Yael. This is going on right now, live, bro. Hold on, let's take this off the screen because they got it cracking too. Hold on. Hey, y'all. Listen. They got the strip abroad.
Oh yeah. The chef.
Again, this Wally the Skit say, hell, man. It's a whole bunch of them, bro. I think I'm gonna release them, so I don't want to put them on here. I'm gonna release them as shorts. But yeah, bro, Yael, we definitely got that. We gonna go out with my brother Byron Blake, hashtag ETE. Y'all go subscribe to Byron Blake, man. He over there flaming WACK100 ass up. What up, bro?
No, I said salute.
Oh yeah, facts, bro. He's an animal. I'm talking about nigga bestiality. He fucking
continues to throw Big U under the bus on his internet. And as much as he would like to pretend that he is a stand-up guy, I gotta be honest with y'all, man. It's very, very obvious what this guy is doing. Not only is it obvious what he is doing, it's obvious that the people around him are helping him. And it seems like it's all motivated by the opportunity to be mentioned in this Big U paperwork and to somehow take some credit for assisting law enforcement in taking Big U down. Now, I'm going to run some clips for y'all today, and I'm going to show y'all some paperwork that outlines exactly what Wack is doing. And I'm going to give y'all some examples of how he is doing it and going undetected. Everybody is pushing this narrative about Wack not showing up in Big U's paperwork. Is he in the paperwork? Is he not in the paperwork? Wack is saying that Big U called him to tell him that he's not in the paperwork. But in reality, we know the truth. Now, I'm going to run these clips for y'all. I don't want to waste too much time. So let's dive right in.
Join Planet Fitness for $1 down, $15 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal ends Friday, October 10th.
A dedicated technical solution center already by your side. Imagine that. We can.
If you have been following this story in this case, then you know that a large part of what got Big U indicted was WACK100's interview with Loose Cannon on No Jumper. Of course, there are other charges, but this case was largely built based on the credibility of this victim one guy who we now know is Big Dale. In this particular instance, Big Dale is relaying to the FBI that he's being robbed and extorted by Big U. Big Dale also relays the information to Wack that he is going to cooperate against Big U. Wack then takes Loose Cannon on to No Jumper and presents this as an interview when in fact it's an interrogation. He's asking Loose Cannon questions and leading him with answers that he knows will help to incriminate Big U, and the feds will be able to use this information from this podcast. They're going to say that it's open source reporting or open source information, which gives them the ability to use it without having to really quote a source, even though they still quote the source. But they can just say, hey, it's on the internet. It's open source information. We have a victim who is complaining about this, and now we have an assailant who has corroborated the story. That's how you get the indictment, and not everything that's in the indictment, but the indictment in this particular part of the indictment. It helps Dale look more credible because now they are confessing to what exactly he said. And it also bolsters the credibility of the indictment with the other charges and the other information that Big Dale has provided. Now, let's move forward. Now, Big U was allegedly caught on a wiretap detailing an incident that he had with WACK100. Of course, the person he's talking to allegedly is Big Dale, victim one, but he's, allegedly telling Big Dale how he and 15 or 20 Crips intimidated WACK100. And the purpose of this is supposed to be to make Big Dale feel intimidated so he will continue the extortion payments. Now, this story could all be made up. It could be something that Big U was allegedly lying about just to trick Big Dale into giving him more money, or it could be something that he just lied about in general and wasn't even trying to get money. It could be just a made-up event. I'm going to just leave it at that. It could be a made-up event. But WACK100 cannot let the feds think that this is false information because he needs Big U gone. So what does WACK100 do? He goes back to the same platform that he knows the feds are watching, because at this point, they've indicted Big U and Loose Cannon and included the No Jumper podcast in the paperwork. They've also hit Adam with a subpoena attempting to get the footage of the interview where Loose Cannon and WACK100 discuss Big U and this alleged robbery. Being aware that this podcast is being monitored by the feds and that this particular person you are discussing has a pending federal charge for things of the same nature that you are discussing should have been enough to keep Wack from talking at all. But instead, this is what he chooses to do.
Henley recounted to victim one, and then this is on a wiretap, right? So bear in mind, this is very important. This is Big U bragging about doing this on a wiretap to somebody
on
else,
the phone,
not knowing that he's being listened to, right?
Read it.
Henley recounted to victim one an incident in which Henley and Rolling 60s gang members chased down WACK100, attempting to hurt him. Quote, "There's 15 to 20 dudes with us with hoodies tied down. I got my hoodie on, all black, tied down. She like, boom, she jumped in the car, paid for, redacted, and then took off. Boom, this dude screaming. My wife, drawers. I see you, Eugene. I see you. Eugene Henley, I see you. He's screaming all of that. He's got his blower. His blower's out.
Allegations.
But he's messed up. I gotta read the whole thing. But he's messed up because nobody's around. We like, bitch ass dude. I'm like, yeah, bitch ass dude. He's like, something. He's like, redacted. Die here, man. Don't do this. My wife, my kids in that car. Drawers. Don't do this. He's screaming.
Now, you tell
he was about to turn you into
I want to see how smart you are.
Now, right here in this moment, Wack could say, man, I'm not discussing this on this platform. Y'all know the feds watching this. Y'all know them people trying to wrap dude up. I'm not finna discuss this at all. But instead, he does this.
I've been violating him for 2 years. Violating him, calling him rats, snitches.
And yes, this is part of the problem that I have with this, because you heard what he said. I've been violating them for 2 years. I'm calling them rats, snitches. You doing all kind of stuff to disrespect the man and upset him. Now, allegedly, you have been confronted by this same man. And instead of keeping it in the streets or...
Now, mind you, while all of these dudes are antagonizing Big U, these are all the same dudes that told us that Big U was under indictment, that Big U was had a RICO. These are, so they're doing this knowing that he got a RICO agent provocateurs. Don't forget that part. Crackhead Eddie, the Crip Cop, Loose Coochie, and WACK100 knew that he knew he was being watched. And them dudes continued to antagonize him and disrespect him, trying to provoke a violent reaction so that he could get locked up. Let's go.
You know, leaving it where it happened at, you could have easily got on this podcast and said, no, that didn't happen. That's a lie. Instead,
we have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code. This is base 44.
You chose to do this.
He came up there 20 deep to get me, right? And he's telling me some work. What stopped him from fucking with me?
So look, no, this is important. I'm about to give you this. Let me get to it. My interpretation of this, me personally, and bear in mind, my interpretation wasn't put out there. Adam hopped on the live and said, no. This is so crucial. I want you to tell me, because I'm gonna get to mine. Mine's the okay. Adam hopped on there and said Wack was begging for his life. I didn't say that. You put source on it.
I want you to listen.
Adam put source on it.
I want you to tell me what you get from that.
This is what I'm trying to get to.
Why didn't he text me?
I get to it is because you might not want to admit this. You had your blower.
Okay.
You're begging him not to kill him.
Now stop right here.
Right?
Like Clubhouse,
if I got my blower and you 20 deep with hoodies and I'm by myself, right? No begging to plead. That's when you really do it, right? What do you think my mentality was? For a dude not to approach me and you come to get me, and I jump out my car talking, what kind of conversation you think I'm having to make a dude say don't nobody move?
I agree with you.
Now,
I feel like blick talk.
I feel like y'all out there.
You probably was
Call
on that
third
Soulja
now.
Boy shit.
Now I'm about to expose something nobody ever knew.
Oh, shit.
So here it goes, right?
Ground zero,
I'm
man.
here.
Now, y'all see how excited they all got when he said, I'm about to expose. They like, ooh, because this is what they really want. They want you to go into detail. They want you to get on here and be very specific and tell on yourself. Hopefully this part of the podcast gets mentioned and all of their names pop up in the paperwork too. That's what they chasing, publicity. And the funny thing is he even told on his homeboys. You see, he like, hey, he calling their names out. Hey, you in here? You in here? You in here? Watch this. Watch this. But yeah, let's keep going.
All of this is a parking lot, right? I'm here. They walk down. They walk right past my car. They didn't even see me. When I seen them get here, I jumped out. Y'all looking for me? Right?
Shit.
They stopped. They back was to me. Y'all, I had everything I had. I could have dealt with everything in front of me. Now, what they didn't know is I'm talking to my team. Big Unim is here. Now watch this. Look, watch this. Big Unim is here. I'm here out the car. Third, who was here, and here?
You taking notes?
Hold on. Third, who in that parking lot when I'm confronting these 20 Crips was 20 to 30 feet in every direction and they didn't know it? All my homies was behind them.
That's new information.
Listen.
That's new information, man.
So listen, check this out. So when I'm letting you know, there's no need to beg nothing. What did I tell that fool? My home, they still don't know to this day that all my homies was positioned 11 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 6 o'clock. They didn't even see them. I'm talking to my homies in code, letting them know which way I'm gonna push them. I said, nigga, ain't number 20 of y'all. I'm going to down 3 of y'all. I just told him I'm going to get off in 3s. Right? At that point, he knows if he getting off in 3s, when he go to 2s, he running out of it. These dudes right now to this day had no idea that they was ambushed. So why the f? You see, he said I was by myself, right? I wasn't by myself. All you got to do is pay attention to the 3 people who got off the stage with Kanye. Now let's do the.
Not only is Wack confirming the allegations in the paperwork, he also gives them more witnesses to go and talk to. He names people, tells you how to identify them. Them guys that was on stage with Kanye. So he's doing this so the feds know, hey, if y'all need to talk to somebody else, y'all can do that if they haven't already talked to these guys. But in any case, you know that they are watching this platform. You know that they are taking information from this platform. So what you did was use this platform to tell them, yeah, that story that he was saying on that wiretap, that's true. That really happened. When it comes to police tactics and snitching, he ain't slow at all. So he knows exactly what he was doing. And I'm going to give y'all a little, I wouldn't say it's a tip. I was going to say tip, but it's not really a tip because I'm pretty sure y'all know this. But everybody up there at No Jumper, everybody that was sitting around at that moment, they knew exactly what Wack was doing too. These people are not crazy at all. But, you know, just for the sake of entertainment, I'm going to run this next clip for y'all. And then I'm going to explain to y'all why I ran it. But first, let's listen to the Fat Boy.
Break Baby has told me personally, hey, listen, the feds and the state came to raid my crib that day. We now know when the feds came, that's because they had his phone wiretapped and they heard Break Baby make a threat towards, I think, his baby mama or something like that, or they was arguing back and forth, and the feds thought the threat was credible, so they pulled up. And they only did the raid because they wanted to make sure that the family was safe, right? They couldn't just stand by, listen to the threat, and then let it go, or else they would be culpable, right? That's why they did the raid. That was the initial, I guess, reason for the raid.
Now, y'all just heard him say that the feds raided Brick Baby's house because they overheard him talking about slapping his baby mama, some kind of threat. And they had to go and make sure she was straight. They had to go, you know, act, or otherwise they would have been culpable. So now, what do you think the Fed's reaction was to hearing Big U describe?
Build a website you love with Wix. For your words,
this encounter with WACK100. And then you keep in mind, he's not talking to Wack. He's talking to somebody else about this situation with Wack. So it's almost a bragging style thing. They are listening to this man detail, allegedly, a situation where he was about to take the life of someone, or at least cause them physical harm. He's in the presence of 15, 20 Crips, according to this paperwork. Instead of Wack denying this, because nobody knows if it's true. Keep in mind, this is Big U allegedly on a wiretap talking to Big Dale. So nobody has this on film. Nobody knows if this situation actually happened. Like I said, Wack could have easily refuted it, but instead he confirmed it on the No Jumper podcast, a podcast that he knows that the feds are watching. But even before we get to that point, if the feds pulled up on Brick Baby because they heard him talking about harming somebody, threatening to harm someone, then what do you think happened with WACK100 when they heard Big U, the actual target of the investigation, the person that they are also accusing of murdering someone else? What do y'all think happened when they heard him talk about harming WACK100, allegedly? It's common sense, bro. You telling me that they pulled up to Brick's house just because they heard something on a wiretap and they had to make sure it didn't go down because they actually heard it, but they heard Big U on a wiretap talking about hurting Wack and they never went and talked to him? Of course. Of course they went and talked to Wack. And they told Wack what they overheard on a wiretap, which is how Wack knew that Big Dale was working, aside from Big Dale telling him himself. But this all confirmed it. So now Wack knows that there's an active investigation going on. So, okay, I'm not going to go sit down and talk to y'all and tell y'all everything right here in the office, but I'm going to go on the internet and I'm going to put all of the information out on the internet, and then y'all can go get it and say it's open source reporting. And y'all can mention Wack. If you notice, they mentioning Wack's name in the paperwork now, as far as him saying, do you know why Big U told you to get the money back? That was a police move. When he was talking about that robbery with loose cannon, that was a police move. He was documenting that on No Jumper because he knew that the feds would use it.
Cooperate.
He was well aware that they would use it. And he's doing the same thing right now.
That's what he
get on here and give the details. And then that way the feds can use his name in the paperwork and say what he said, but they still get to say it's open source reporting. And people give him leeway. You know, they give him room to make an excuse because they saying, oh, well, he didn't actually talk to the feds. He was on a podcast. Everybody talk on podcasts. That's what needs to stop. That part right there needs to stop, because y'all get on these podcasts and y'all bring street business to the internet, and then you find yourself in a situation like this. Wack, you heard him out his own mouth. He been going at Big U for years. And then why do y'all think he was doing it on the internet? Big U is not an internet sensation. He not on here going viral, making money off YouTube videos and stuff. So he wasn't doing it to damage his reputation on the internet. He was doing it so the feds could hear about it and swoop in and pick him up. Nipsey Hussle's murder was very much solved. The case was closed. The person who did it went to jail, sentenced. But Wack comes and brings another theory and adds more characters, which reopens the investigation and gets people back into looking into this, maybe thinking that Big U might have been involved, or that they could open up another conspiracy, or somebody sent a hit. Anything to put him in a negative light and to keep the feds on him, keep the pressure on. All of them guys know this. All of these guys, they running these stories about, is Wack in the paperwork? Yes, he's in the paperwork. If the feds have you conducting an interview with somebody and y'all detailing crimes, you snitching, bro. We don't need you to go sit down and talk to the feds to say that you a rat. And we got to stop that. We got to stop that creating barriers and moving the goalposts for certain situations so these guys can wiggle out of this, because it shouldn't even be a question, especially not after you knew that the feds were watching and involved, and you continue to go on here and incriminate this man and confirm allegations that they have in that paperwork. It's real simple. Real simple. But yeah, I just had to bring y'all this, man. This was sitting on my brain. I had to drop this off, especially after watching Poetic Flacco talk about this brick baby thing here recently. Because if y'all know that the feds have to come when they hear a threat, they got to come talk to you, then y'all know the feds went and talked to Wack. Y'all know they did. And y'all know what he did. That's why he's so open with the conversation that he's having on YouTube right now. He out here giving y'all real details of this situation because he knows that this is how he gets the feds involved and keep them off his back. But yeah, man, I'm gonna wrap this one up. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Make sure you hit that like button for me, man. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that YouTube stuff. It's your boy Byron Blake. I'm out.
For example, they use it as a tool and don't want to expose it.
I do want to convince you that we
But
can help you
all
get the
know
P word. And I
where
want
it
to convince
came
you that we
from
can help you live a
originally,
life
and
that's
there
not.
was no jumper, but he definitely was corroborating facts and even a motor operandi that in his experience as a former friend and associate with Big U, that was the way Big U did business. You know what I'm saying? You got the same three guys crediting the narrative, Eddie Boy, 600, and Wack, that they always seem to be the ones to come out with new information. Ask yourself why? Because they know the feds every steps. That's right, because in the paperwork, because they the ones who've been giving statements. It's the same three guys. Yeah, and don't count out Rico the Rod Gay. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna go out on this. Hey, Crackhead Eddie, you want to keep playing? Keep my name out your dicked up mouth. Your brother's a rat. You's the rat. Your brother's a homosexual. Oh, you ain't gotta believe me. Let's get to the content, nigga. We finna get up out of here. I'll let Yael take us out after this clip. Eating on the RVR 115 on Lil Eddie Boy and his transsexual. So not only is that he ready to tell on niggas about, right? I'm telling, right? You know, hey, I don't know who words, little Big Eddie Boy or the nigga Rico Ratsay. Them niggas is competing, they're vying for position, nigga, like a thoroughbred race.
Oh man. Anthony Terrell, appreciate it.
But we waiting on the RVR 115 on Lil Eddie Boy and his transsexual. So not only is that he ready to tell on niggas about, right? I'm telling, right? You know. Yeah, that's a nasty word, Crackhead and Eddie exposed. Let's see what they say. Hold on. Family Crackhead Eddie steals 1,200. We got all this on this nigga. Big U never waived his Miranda rights. Then how and why did he tell on Eddie Boy?
Let's make sure it's not on. Oh no, that's Crips for Christ. 1 second, y'all. Let's make sure it's not on. Oh no, that's Crips for Christ. 1 second, y'all.
That's the transcript. He never waived.
Let's make sure it's not on.
With the Miranda card,
that's
you
Crips
advised
for
him of
Christ.
Miranda. Yes, he did, and he refused.
1 second, y'all.
Big U refused to.
Let's make sure it's not.
Big U refused to waive his Miranda rights. Loose cannon, crackhead Eddie Kane is a rat. Eddie Boy exposes the rat. Little Eddie Boy snitched on Monster Cody. Let's get into this, Eddie. You want to keep playing?
Eddie said his only concern is his little brother. But what this exposer didn't expose to us was that his little brother told on Monster Cody back in the early 80s. He also failed to expose the fact that he himself ratted on Keita Rock also in the early 80s.
Oh, two quick things. Yael, you tell me this. Did Monster Cody in the book say that Eddie had told him that his brother wasn't coming to court to testify? He had talked to his brother, this reputable brother he'd been talking about, right?
Correct.
And Monster Cody said, to his surprise, Eddie was up in court and testified on that he shot him in the ass. You know? Hey, that nigga, little Eddie, the raptable. That nigga was trying to get him out of there. Nigga got shot in his ass. And he told, it's in Monster Cody book. And this nigga is still denying it. And he denying that he's testifying on Big U too, or that he made a statement on Big U. Hey, Yael, why don't you take us out, bro?
Man, Deuce, again, it's a pleasure. It's a blessing. And I hope everybody has listened in tonight to this very informative, very elaborative, very need to know.
Yeah, Lou.
These idiots.
It's in that book, Monster.
Oh, yeah, you talking about the book about Eddie, crackhead Eddie, little brother telling?
Yeah.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, man, you want for your brother as you will want for yourself. And that means that
training everywhere. Training everywhere. They both want
they cold. But these individuals, man, when they set out to try to destroy you in any ways possible, this is the prime example. Just like that tomahawk steak that 600 pennies is always salivating over. That's his go-to. Well, they're going to try to destroy the names of those who hold morality, who's not lawless, who holds structure. They want to take that from us, and they'll do it by any means necessary. Let's look at Big U. Prime example. Doing things for the community, doing what he can, investing back into his people, and then look what happened. Look at what happened. You got these Judases marching and parading around boldly with no shame and okay with these type of behavior. And niggas gonna say, oh man, you know, listen, black man, we don't hate. We need to do more love and support. You know, we gotta find it and forgive them. No, man. They don't even want to forgive themselves. These brothers know they doing wrong and they standing strong together in the midst of their unrighteousness. But guess what? When the messages come out, it's supposed to grab the spirit. Open up your ear gate so you can hear it clear. We're trying to help our brother. We're helping them. We're trying even harder. But we need people to understand you cannot blur the lines of right and wrong and think it's supposed to be all one, all together. No. That's not what we're doing. And with men like DUSE M, myself, and everybody who supports the Damu Kiwe Conversation, we'll make sure that doesn't happen. We're going to make sure that doesn't happen. Salute to everybody that's tapped into the live tonight, man. If you was in the chat, you already know that's where it's at. Salute to the Blue Wrench Mob that for sure was on their job. If you're a friend, if you first time tapping in, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this content. You guys sat through 3 hours, 2.5, 3 hours of hot content with the receipts. DUSE M's the die. And Yael the Kiwe pop star. Damu Kiwe Conversations.
Hit that like button. We up out of here. Salute. Tomorrow we back at y'all with 3. I hit you in the morning too.